Hi everyone, welcome back to the stream. We are
Somebody had offered like 8 hours ago at the end
we
of the game
are
I didn't play in.
back in the game.
Uh,
Oh, I'm hearing it on. That's weird.
somebody is somebody's still in the game room too.
Is anyone else hearing echo, or is it just me?
I can play Shaggy and Scooby if you want me to.
I can play Frederick and Daphne or Frederick and absolutely, completely unaware Velma.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No glasses, Thelma's easy to play. I look for my glasses. Perception check at disadvantage. You just never find them glasses.
All right, all right, guys. How's everyone doing today? We are live and we are good to go. This is the A Night of Fright at 10 a.m., which is a little weird, but
Oh
whatever.
wow,
Um, we are
that's
here with a couple players. We do
it's an
have some
hour
players
late.
missing.
Wait, no. Yeah, that's over an hour late. Good job,
Yeah.
DoorDash.
Hold on a second. Are you guys hearing me?
Tipped good. It's early though. That's right.
Are you guys hearing me?
Tipped good.
Can you guys hear me?
It's early though. That's right.
Are you guys hearing me?
Tipped good.
Can you guys hear me?
It's early though. That's right.
Are you guys hearing me?
Tipped good.
Can you guys hear me? Here. I think I was not transmitting to the right place. Now I think I am. I think I was not transmitting to the right place. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. I think I was not transmitting to the right place. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream on our whatever. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream on our whatever. Hi everyone, welcome to the. I'm hearing duplication. Hold on. Okay.
Turn your volume up.
Think it's good now? Think it's good now?
I can hear you.
Think it's good now?
I can hear you.
This all set up. Think it's good now. It's being a pain in my.
I can hear you.
This all set up. Think it's good now. It's being a pain in my. Okay.
I can hear you.
This all set up. Can you? Okay. Can my players hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
This all set up. Can you? Okay. Can my players hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
This all set up. Can you? Okay. Can my players hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
This all set up. Can you? Okay.
I can hear you.
We can have some drum beat.
Can you? Okay.
I can hear you.
Drum beat.
Can you? Okay. Okay, but we're getting echo.
I can hear you.
Drum beat.
This is crazy. Okay, but I'm sorry. Echo.
I can hear you.
Drum beat.
This is crazy. I'll fix it. Okay, but I'm sorry. Echo.
I can hear you.
Drum beat.
This is. I'll fix it. Okay, but I'm sorry. Echo.
I can hear you.
Drum beat.
OBS issues.
Okay. Now let's try that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can I hear me?
And I don't hear you from 3 seconds ago.
Which is the better part.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me? No.
Yes, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. I can hear you. I think. Okay.
I'm gonna finish eating the breakfast though.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I should have my breakfast and be
Eventually,
eating it right
we'll
now.
play D&D, but who knows if that's going to happen?
What do you mean en route to Wendy?
Okay, so
Soon they're not even gonna. They won't even have breakfast. Oh,
My lovely wife went to Panera.
oh. But I got good breakfast.
Sometimes I envy having people close enough to deliver. Sometimes I don't.
Times
All right,
when
thanks,
these
Mac.
sucks.
sorry for the
We are
technical
no longer echoing. Maybe we can play some D&D.
Okay. Okay, good. So you can all hear me and everyone can hear me. That's good. Finally. Jesus.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
that's what I'm doing.
Hi, everyone. Again.
It's always audio.
Welcome to the stream. We are playing some D&D still. First of all, I just want to say thank you everyone who has donated. We have hit our goal, which is awesome.
Wait,
And so now
have we been
we're
live
kinda
this whole
planning
time? I just
for
now realized that.
added
Oh,
bonuses
Yeah.
we've been live this whole time.
glad I didn't say anything. All right, cool.
Technical issues.
Hey,
Yeah. I'm hearing echo for myself, but if no one else is hearing it, I
all
don't
right,
care.
all
I'm just
right,
gonna keep on going.
Cool.
Yeah. So, anyways, we hit our goal, but please feel free to give us more money. It's for a good cause. It's for a good charity. So we're always looking to raise
Click,
more.
click, click.
I think we hit it on the last session. We were. I think this is the
Excuse me.
first year we hit the goal. I know Pradas has been doing this 2 or 3 years. Josh has been doing this for a little bit longer, and I believe this is the first year we've hit our goal fully, which is great.
I think DM Wes is muted.
So yeah, so we are playing a
Yeah, I
little
can't
bit.
hear you.
Can you not hear me? Can the stream hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the stream hears me, but my players do not.
Okay, so the stream can hear him, but we can't.
Can the stream hear
Oh.
us?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yep.
If the stream can hear us, it's just he's just got to turn himself back on in VC.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, stream hears
can you hear
players.
Okay. I wanna.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, players, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
there we are.
Okay. Wow, this was tough, man. It's been a long time since I streamed, and I'm clearly great at it. Okay, so maybe now we can actually play. Cool.
Okay.
So again, thank you for donating. Thank you for the players for playing. Please donate more. We're always looking to raise more money for a good cause. We are going to be playing a little bit of a fun game this morning that we're now a half hour behind schedule, which is great. It's called the Night of Fright. It is based off of Scooby, the Scooby-Doo gang and stuff. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be different. And yeah, I think we're gonna enjoy it. So once we get started here, there, okay. So players, you all have some generated characters. There are a couple players that are not here, or hopefully they will maybe show up. We'll find out. But for now, I guess I will play them because you need the whole Scooby gang when you're doing a Scooby-Doo adventure. Okay. We could. Well, Yeah, if you wanna play, if either of you want to play another character, you're more than welcome to. So go to characters and just click on Daphne is the warlock and Velma is the rogue. Yep. Yep. You got this. Got a lot of stuff. So what I'd like to do really quickly, and we'll just do it very quickly. God. What the? Oh. Wow, this is really getting annoying. Output cable. It's the right output cable. Yeah, he can't. Okay. Wow, this is really annoying. Okay. But now I'm getting double, of course. This is just so annoying. Now I'm sure you're hearing double echo now. Well, it does, I mean, as in the stream is, yeah. So I don't need you. You know what I can do here? Mm-hmm. All right, let me do that. Let me see here. All right, can the players still hear me? No. Can the players hear me? Okay, now I can't hear you, of course, because why not? That's there. Okay, so now I can hear you. But now they can't hear you. Okay, so now I think the audience can hear you.
Check, check, check. Can the audience hear us?
But that's not working for me.
I heard you through stream there,
I
yeah.
can't hear you.
All right, Max says we can
Hear us? Everybody is heard?
Someone say something.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
The stream.
you.
We gotta wait for the lag. That's the other fun thing about
All right.
streaming.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Perfect. And it looks like the stream can hear both of us.
Huzzah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Screw it.
good. They can hear everyone.
Yeah, they can hear us now. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Run with it.
That was fun.
Whoever's still sticking with us is hardcore. They're totally down. Look, we already got. It's already going up. All right,
Yeah,
good.
thanks, guys. Thanks
Adios.
for dealing with my apparent clear incompetency. Okay, so we are going to get started. So we have the Scooby Gang. We are just short of Velma, which is fine. We'll figure that out. So we have, if you just go around really quick, just say your name, what character you're playing, and then we will get started. We'll start with, yeah, okay, so then we'll start with Matt.
Oh yeah, because I'm two characters. I'm being Scooby and Daphne. Maybe this Scooby won't talk. So yeah, I'm Scooby and Daphne, and I like sandwiches that are way too tall. And oh yeah, and Daphne's a tiefling, and Scooby's a gnoll
Mm-hmm.
that
All right.
doesn't eat people. I assume just tall sandwiches.
We hope.
All
Shaggy.
I'm Robert, playing Shaggy, monk who also likes to eat because running away from everything burns a lot of calories. So and good friends with Scooby and just likes to run and hide as much as he can.
Excellent. And Sir Frederick.
Hello, my name is Seth Polanski. I run a law firm here in DC. I make movies. You might have seen Eye of the Beholder, The Art of Dungeons and Dragons. That's ours. And I am playing Sir Frederick, the half-orc paladin. Apparently, I cannot get away from playing half-orcs. So, yeah, I will be the oblivious Sir Frederick, who has no idea what's going on around him, but likes to try to solve crime.
As it should be. All right, so we are. Let me just give you guys a little bit of background. Where is it? You are part of a group called Mystery LLC. You've been in the mystery solving business for years, starting when you were plucky teens. More often than not, your investigations turn up simple answers. Even in fantasy realms, real estate is much cheaper when you manage to scare everyone away from it. However, you have come across a few real encounters over the years, and you've gained some competence in battle through your scarier skirmishes. Years ago, near the start of your career, the Mystery LLC assisted a man named Aldrin Beauregard. He was nearly driven off his lucrative vineyard until you deduced that the real culprit behind his haunting was not a ghost, but a rival winemaker. In the
Did we get a couple of cases as reward?
Of course, always, and it's very good wine. In the intervening years, Aldrin has took over his former rival's vineyard and retired happily, or so it seemed. You are. It's now years later. You've done your thing. You are called to the Beauregard mansion. This is, from what you know, Mr. Beauregard, Aldrin had passed away some time ago, and there was an issue with his reading of his will, and that you were involved, and so you were requested to go to his mansion. As you arrive at the Beauregard mansion in your rickety green wagon, the Clue Cruiser, you find yourself disappointed. The Beauregard mansion is not as beautiful as you'd imagined. It looks like it was once a beautiful home, but those days are long behind it. The windows are broken. The overhang above the porch sags in a disturbing frown. Before you, the front door slowly opens with an ominous creak. A middle-aged man with salt and pepper hair and modest professional clothes waves you into the house. So I'm going to go ahead and share the map. So the stream is going to see the DM's map, but the players are going to have their map, which hopefully don't watch stream is basically what I'm saying when we get to it. So player map and share record. All right, so you should see the map now, correct?
Nope.
Or it should hopefully pop up. Nope, of course not. Why would it?
Nope, it's in images if we just want to double click on
Oh
it.
yeah, sorry. Go to images and
Oh.
open it up. I don't know why. I didn't pop it out.
Top right, images.
All right, dope. All right.
Yeah,
All
it's going to
right.
be Beauregard Mansion
Fantastic.
players. You should see your characters at the front.
There we are. No IP infringement there at all.
No, not at
Nope.
all. These are completely unrelated things. So yeah, this middle-aged man, salt and pepper hair. He waves you into the house. He brings you into which room does he bring you into? That one. So I'm gonna go ahead and move all of you up there.
All right.
Woohoo.
If I can. Nope, not what I want to do.
You know, that map is actually done really well. You can actually they did the you can see through the windows and everything. It's pretty cool.
The lighting shades, yeah.
Okay, you there. You there. You there. You there. And you there.
Cool.
Okay.
So even in disrepair, it's still pretty huge.
Yeah, it's still a good looking place. There we go. So, Mr. Creepsley, the lawyer, moves to the head of the room, and he gathers everyone's attention. In this room, you see, besides Mr. Creepsley, you see 3 other people who you find out are members of the Beauregard family. There is the great-nephew Buford, third cousin Persephone, and the niece-in-law, once removed, Spinel. Mr. Creepsley grabs your attention and says, as you are all undoubtedly aware, Mr. Beauregard was a rather successful businessman. He called you all here to receive a share of his fortune. Mr. Beauregard is prepared to leave an equal share of 1 million gold pieces to anyone who can survive an entire night in the mansion, which he claimed to be haunted. Your time begins now, Beauregard. Your time begins now, Beauregards. Mystery LLC. I wish you a pleasant night. I will be outside to ensure that nobody leaves the premise. I'll return in the morning to collect, well, anyone left. He laughs strangely at that and heads to the door. Not a moment after it shuts, a wind blows into the room, putting out the candles and shrouding you in darkness. You hear a quivering voice of third cousin Persephone in the dark, moving out of the room towards the front door. No, I'm not saying I'm leaving, but maybe Mr. Creepsley has some more matches. Hey, the door's stuck shut. I can't open it. An airy green glow begins to fill the room. Smoke floods the area, and you see a figure step forward, gaunt but recognizable from his portrait. Above the fireplace, it's Aldrin Beauregard. The ghost speaks. How dare you trespass in my mansion? You're all unworthy of my fortune. Leave. Flee this place, or it'll be your tomb. And with another flash, the smoke figure vanishes.
Zoinks!
What was that?
Was that supposed to be a threat or something?
So, did I actually sense an undead if I use my paladin sense there?
What? Let me see this. What's the sense undead again?
Divine
What's the
sense.
range? Divine sense.
60
what's the
feet.
range? 60 feet. Yes.
All right. Well, I will relate to the group, the whole party, and the 3 relatives that it did indeed appear to be some sort of undead creature.
So, in this room, just to give you a general idea of how it looks, you see there is a large fireplace. It's on the western wall. The chimney doesn't seem to be completely clear because there seems to be a slight smoky haze over the whole room from the fire that's going. There is a large portrait of Aldrin Beauregard above the fireplace. From the portrait, he looks like a middle-aged, successful, obviously wealthy person. He's sitting holding a glass and a bottle of his wine, smiling. The center of the room has 2 couches sitting around a low table. Like all furniture in the mansion, they're covered, they're worn and sagging. Their threads are fray, as if they were once fine but are now haggard. The table is empty. It still seems sturdy, and in the northeast corner sits a modest wine rack with a few bottles of Beauregard wine, and the room somewhat smells of old tobacco smoke. So what would you like to do?
Well, gang.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna see if let's see if Fred can find it, or I'm sorry, Sir Frederick could find any clues.
So, do any of the relatives, Buford, Persephone, and Spinel, I believe, Spinel, yes. Do any of them bear a resemblance to old Aldrich?
I mean, they all kind of look like him, but you can tell that they're clearly just family.
All right. Let's strike up a conversation with them. What's going on here? What happened to your relative? He was a good guy to us.
Let's see here.
I see how
whichever 3 of them, whichever one wants to reply.
Yeah. Persephone is like, well, yeah, he was. I don't know. We think he just kind of just died of old age. Buford then kind of speaks up. He's got like a lithe beauty about him, a little bit prettier than he probably should be. He speaks up. He's like, well, whatever the situation, I just want this to be over with. So let's make the best of it, and we can share the money if we have to. But hopefully, you all just die so I can get it myself.
I like Buford. And you just talking to Persephone, Frederick?
Say that again?
I'm jealous. You're just talking to Persephone? Well, like in front of me like that?
It's not just Persephone, dear.
So Buford, you're talking about everybody dying?
I mean, it could happen.
I'm gonna I'll keep an eye on Buford.
All right.
I'll just head over to the wine rack. I'll just go over start grabbing a couple bottles of wine in case liquid courage is required later. Don't actually plan on using it, but you never know.
Okay.
Does Spinel have anything to say to us?
No, she's just kind of sitting there right now.
What is a distress point?
Well, I mean, we should all stick together, right? Because we would never split up. That would be a bad idea.
Because the Scooby gang never split up.
I'm gonna go up to that painting that that he came out of, and I'm gonna see if there's anything behind it. Just take that painting off the wall.
Okay, make me a investigation check.
All right. I hope we all have investigation. I really hope Mystery LLC is proficient at investigation. All right.
Just to be clear, I am not proficient in it, and I have a negative bonus to it.
What?
Same here.
I mean, in fairness, in the mystery team, it was usually Daphne that was the one that was.
Yep.
Not Daphne. Velma was the.
Fred talked about clues a lot.
He talked.
He didn't. Yeah, he talked. You're right.
Okay.
I think it's probably misses.
Yeah, with a 7, you see. I mean, it just looks like a regular painting.
And there was nothing behind it?
Not that you can see, no.
Hell, I'll try it. That would be a 17 with the negative.
Yeah. It's a painting. And it seems to be fine.
Hey guys, it's a painting.
Good to know nobody else is going to be coming out of there then.
What?
No eye holes through it.
No, well, he didn't. To be clear, he didn't come out of the painting. He came out of that area.
Hey,
Were you investigating the painting because you thought he was coming out of the painting?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm just going to say you investigated the area he appeared instead. And say Daphne still sees nothing. But Sir Frederick, you find a small trace of black powder, and you can determine that this powder could indicate the use of a smoke bomb.
Hey gang, I found a clue. This small powder, this black powder here, I guess a smoke bomb? I don't know. Anybody else? Can anybody else figure out what this powder is?
I will Scooby Doo. I will Scooby the monk. Sniff it.
Okay, roll me an investigation.
All right. Oh.
By the way, just so you know, Velma is the rogue, and I do have her character sheet up. So if you want the rogue to do something, let me know, and I will roll for her.
There it is. Skills.
Where in the room was the painting?
The painting is above the fireplace.
Like over here?
Yep.
I think this is a trap or something. I think Velma, or what? Velma. Yeah, you should check that out.
Okay. What is she checking for? Oh, the smoke, the black powder?
Yeah.
Okay. She gets a 13.
Okay.
I mean, it's black powder.
I still think this is a murder mansion, a mystery murder mansion, and not a regular mansion.
Well, it has been my experience over the last few years working with you gang, that ghosts don't use gunpowder.
No,
so it could be a murder mansion, but it's probably people trying to murder us. Well, let's take a look around the room. What exits are there?
Scooby's gonna kind of nudge Shaggy and be like, I think we should check out the kitchen. Richard, Scooby. Yeah, he says, I think we should check out the kitchen.
Find some food to go with this wine. Oh, okay. Which way to the kitchen?
All right.
That's the comment. I will come with you.
Oh, ask the family and the cousins that are here. Which way to the kitchen?
No, Buford.
That's weird.
Maybe Buford went to go find some fresh clothes or something. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
You probably want to look. Rory went to the kitchen too.
Well, I'm kitchens usually got heavy things like stoves and ovens, so probably not going to be upstairs.
I'm gonna
Yeah, probably not.
sniff. I'm just gonna sniff so hard that I hope the like smell just makes me kind of, float over there.
Okay, so you start sniffing. Give me. Oh, it's Scooby. He likes food. Give me a perception. Give me a perception with advantage.
All right. Okay.
You should be able to hear me now, I think, guys.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Are you kidding me? Advantage.
Wow, you're having trouble. I mean, you can smell it, but you're having trouble with finding where the smell is coming from.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if my stomach's usually tuned to food really well, really well. So see if my stomach can lead us anywhere.
All right. So where would you like to go?
Well, the front door was towards the south, so let's just move east through the house.
Okay.
I'll go with. It has
That
been my
over to you.
experience that your stomach leads to interesting things.
Mm-hmm. Do your pacing. Okay, so and here you see this is the foyer that you initially came in. It looks like it's made to look as welcoming as possible, which somehow makes it worse. You see two candelabras are lighting the entranceway. Actually, they're not lighting anymore because the wind blew out all the candles. So you see two candelabras in the entranceway. You see the floor here seems to sag pretty significantly. There is a broken dangling chandelier hanging from the ceiling. And you see two decorative suits of armor stand on either side of the door.
Obliviously, I'm going to walk over and try to light the candelabras so we have some light.
Sure.
Where are the candelabras?
What do you have to light it with?
Let's see. I'm assuming I've got something in my pouch. Let's find out. Inventory. Wow, I don't even have a backpack. All right. Does anybody have a match?
No.
Nope.
Does my warlock friend have anything that could light it?
Oh no, that's just house resistance. That's not the blast back when I get hit. Let me see my actions. Spells. Thaumaturgy. Yo, I can oh no, they're already put out. So I can't brighten them because they're already out. Yeah.
I mean, you all more or less have dark vision, so you should be fine. Well, Shaggy doesn't.
Yeah, that's sad.
Oh, does anybody?
Is there a monk thing you can do?
Frederick, you have dark vision, and Daphne has dark vision. I guess the others do not.
Correct.
No, I not a whole lot I can do with the quarterstaff.
You know, guys,
Or
we always
making
find
light.
ourselves in this position. Maybe one of us should learn how to light a light.
I mean, you do have that net.
Yes, I'm a paladin carrying a net.
We don't usually go to will readings and have it end up being so dark.
That's true, but we end up in a lot of dark places for some reason.
I'm going to say, just to move this along, I guess, so we're not sitting here for 20 minutes trying to figure out how to light a candelabra, one of the Beauregard family was able to light it.
Excellent. Can we have some of those matches?
Sure.
Thank you. I'm
We'll
going to
give
add that
you.
to my
We'll
character
give you
sheet.
2 matches.
All right.
They said use them wisely.
I am adding 2 matches to my character sheet. Anyway. Let's check out the suits of armor. I'm assuming they're going to animate and try to kill us if we leave. So I'm going to gently approach the front door.
I'm sorry, say that again. What are you doing?
I'm going to gently tiptoe in my armor towards the front door between the.
Okay. So you walk up to the front door.
I'm approaching it. I don't know if I'm going to go to it. Anything happening with the suits?
Nothing that you can see, no.
All right. Come on, gang. Make sure, you're around in case something happens. And I will approach the front door and take a look at it.
Okay. Give me an investigation.
Yeah. It's a -1.
I mean,
It's a
you
door.
go to look at the. So you go to look at the door, and you turn. The guy's like, let's just look at the door. And you turn back, and you're standing right in front of the suit of armor instead. And as you lean in to inspect the door, you're actually starting inspecting the armor. Suddenly, the helmet's visors lifts up, revealing 2 glowing green eyes with a sinister cackle. The armor begins to move, lifting its heavy sword and coming towards you.
Are we rolling for initiative?
We are rolling for initiative. All right. And Velma's initiative is... There we go. Okay. So, looks like you all are faster than these suits of armor. So, Velma is first. I'm going to leave it up to you guys of what you want her to do.
Sneak attack.
Attack.
Okay. Yeah, so she has a light crossbow and a dagger, or that she can do speak attack. She also has a special ability called Spectacles. While wearing glasses, she has advantage on any investigation or perception check. If she's not wearing her glasses, she's considered to be under the blindness condition. And if she's hit by an attack, I roll a d20, and on a 1, her glasses fall off and land somewhere random within 5 feet of her. So she's not going to come close, so she's going to go ahead and target this suit of armor, and she's going to shoot it with her crossbow. And she's going to hit. And she's going to do that. And I'm going to say, because you're not on a square, you're there, so she gets her sneak attack. And I forgot to roll for her, so let's just do that. And it's another 2 damage on the armor.
2 damage.
Yeah, from the
Excellent.
sneak attack.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. Next is Scooby. By the way, are Scooby and Daphne still way back here, or have they been moving up at all?
I'm assuming they're moving up. Oh, sorry, no, never mind. They're actually played by people.
Yeah. Matt?
Muted. Let me see where. Oh, around the turn is where the suits of armors were at.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see if I can.
I'll say for now you are actually already there.
All right, cool. And then there's a suit of armors, so I'm going to target mode. Oh no, wrong person.
I love that the Scooby icon looks like a werewolf.
He's a knoll.
Which, I mean,
Okay. Oh, what's going on? Target mode. Now it's blue. Now target. Oh, there we are. Oh, there it is. I already had them clicked. All right, cool. And then yeah, vicious mockery.
Bad armor. You're very, very bad.
You're all rusty.
So, wisdom saving throw, DC 11. Oh, do I just drag that over here?
Just hit the save button, the saving throw,
Oh,
and it'll do it for you.
there it is. All right, cool.
That is a success.
Woohoo.
So yeah, he saves. All right. Anything else?
So, all right. Have no 1d4. That's only if they make it. Nope, that's it for Scooby.
Daphne's turn.
All right. So, Eldritch Blast. There it is. All right. So, where's my spell cantrips? I don't want to. Yeah, actions, and then I should just grab it, and then it's a spell, right? Or then I just grab the dice over it. Oh, well,
There should be, if you hit the magnifying glass, there should be an attack option.
Oh, underneath there it is. Cast.
Wow, it's a miss.
That's really disappointing. Plus
But
6.
level 5, you get 2, correct?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I do.
That one hit. Go
All
ahead.
right, cool. So then damage. All right,
Nice.
plus anything.
All right. Anything else?
That is it.
All right, Shaggy.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and go over here behind the one that's Fred is up against.
Sir Frederick.
Sir Frederick, yes. And hit him with I think I'll hit him with the quarterstaff.
Okay. So go ahead and just control click on it on the icon.
Okay. On the main page, I'm getting used to
Yeah, on the map itself, if you just control click on the icon of the, there you go.
Okay.
And now just go to your actions. And there should be an attack for the quarterstaff.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and hit the attack bonus number. Double click it. Yep.
There we go.
That's a miss.
Alrighty. And can't follow that up with anything. So, okay, that's it.
You have a bonus action you can do if you spend a key point. Actually, besides that, at 5th level, you get a second attack.
Yep.
Okay, that's right.
So you can attack again. That hits. All right. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Which icon on here?
Just double click on where it says the 1d6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect. 3 points of damage.
And then, like I said, yeah, the key point. No, for stunning strike, I'd have to say before I do the attack.
No, you can do it now. It's a bonus action.
Yeah. So I go for the stunning strike.
Yep. And this would be an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Get it.
All right.
Still standing?
Still standing.
And would he be, because stunning strike, would he be stunned?
What is stunning strike? I think so, maybe.
That's what I was looking for.
When you hit another creature with the melee weapon, you can spend 1 key point. I must make a con save. All right. So let me do that. Con save. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a fail. And that means I believe that means that he's stunned, right?
Yep.
Or stunned until the end of your next turn. Okay, so it's stunned.
Yep.
All right, anything else?
Nope. I'm just kind of hunkered down behind all the action there. So.
All right. That's really cool.
Sounds good. And next up, we have Sir Frederick.
All right. I'm assuming the one that is stunned cannot op attack me if I move away from it.
Correct.
All right. I am going to mumble something about how dare you attack my friends. Poor people alone. And I'm going to move over here and swing at this one.
Okay.
Did I target the right one?
Yep. You have them both targeted, so you want to control click on a number of the first one to untarget. There you go.
There we go. All right. And then I would like to swing my longsword at it.
Okay.
And let's see. Actions. There we go. Woohoo!
That's definitely a hit.
All right. And then I'll swing my longsword at it again.
Okay. Hit.
Yay.
That's a better hit.
How's it looking? Should I smite it?
It's up to you.
Let's see. I'm level 5. Yeah, sure. Let's smite it.
Sure.
I smite the undead armor. It's not undead, right? It's just animated.
It's just animated, I think, yeah.
All right, hold on. Divine smite. Where is that on my actions?
It doesn't seem to be coded. So just go ahead and roll, what is it, 2d8? Yeah, just go ahead and roll 2d8. Are you doing it first level or higher?
Yeah, first level.
Okay, so yeah, 2d8, and I'll just add it. So
Ouch.
8 and 4.
All right.
12. Okay.
So this one looks pretty
rough.
good. All right, I will pass my turn.
All right, so my turn. This guy is stunned, so really can't do much of anything. Knight, the second one is going to turn to you, Sir Frederick.
Yep.
And he is going to, he's going to hit you with his pole arm, or try to.
All right. With my 15 AC.
And he hits with a 20.
Ouch!
And he does
Jeez.
4 points of damage. Slashing
Ouch.
damage to you.
I will put that on my character sheet.
And that's his turn. All right, what does Velma do? Same thing?
Sneak attack.
Okay. Who do you want to attack? 1 or 2?
Try and finish off the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's targeting him. Oh. Okay, so she hits, and she gets her sneak attack. Oh, that's a lot of dice. And he's dead.
Wahoo!
Yeah. All right. Scooby.
Help me, Scooby!
What are you doing, Scooby?
I think Scooby's fallen asleep. No.
I think I'm at.
I'm muted. I'm muted. I was trying to figure out like 3 things targeted. I got just 1 thing targeted now. All right, cool. And then Scooby is gonna, just another cutting, vicious mockery. There we are.
Oh, that's a failure. Go ahead and roll it.
Nice. Oh no, that's not to attack. That's damage.
All right.
Oh, resisted. Okay, but they still get the disadvantage.
Yes.
All right, fantastic. That's all I really cared about. Then I will go ahead and clear my I'll clear my targets, and then target my targets, and then Eldritch Blast. Nope. Mm-mm. Do not Eldritch Blast.
You get 2 shots.
Oh yeah, that's sorry.
That one hits.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that is all.
All right, Shaggy. The one in front of you is dead.
Oh well. Yeah. Well, Sir Frederick has the other one quite easily distracted.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and move to there.
Mm-hmm.
Target it with another quarterstaff.
All right, so, oh, you got to control click on it. That's all right.
Oh,
It hits, so just go ahead and control click on him and then do your damage.
Yeah.
Three points.
And then unarmed strike, stunning strike.
Okay.
See if I
well,
can
before
stun
you
this
still have
one
you have
too.
two regular attacks first. So before you do,
Oh,
you
that's right.
spend the key point. So you can do another staff to attack.
Okay. Yep.
It's a miss. Okay, so if you want to do a stunning
Missed.
strike.
Okay. Yeah, stunning strike with the key point.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Okay, and
4 points of damage. All right.
Constitution save the stunned.
All right. And let's see here. Constitution save is an 11. Is that a save or no?
That's where would I see the DC on him for that?
On stunning strike, it is a DC. Where is it? Oh, it's under the key points. So it would be a 8 plus proficiency plus your wisdom. What's your wisdom?
Wisdom is 0, so that's real easy to add.
So 8, 9, so 10. DC 10.
So okay, so the 11. Yep.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. DC 11, but it's a tie. So ties go to the defender. So yeah, it does. He does not stun.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Okay. Nope. I'll stay there and hope he hits Fred again. Frederick.
All right. So Frederick.
Wait. Hope he hits Frederick or hope Frederick gets hit?
Well, hope I don't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will swing my longsword at it again.
Do it.
Woohoo. Yeah.
It's a hit. And it's dead.
Wahoo.
Combat is over.
Ow. Look where it hit me.
They both kind of when you destroy them, they both fall into damaged piles of just metal.
I'm gonna poke through it a little bit and see,
Yeah, nothing of value.
All right. Lay on hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can figure out how to just want to heal myself back up to full.
Yep. So you're level 5, so you have 25 points of lay on hands that you can do.
I will use 4 of it and have 21 remaining.
All right.
I
Daphne.
say a prayer to the god of nets.
I'm just wandering around. That's what she was doing.
Yeah. So you are in this. So you walk in here and you see a small nook is used for. It looks like it's used for meetings and tea time. Most of the eastern and southern wall are windows that once had a beautiful stained glass pattern, but are now in various states of disarray. There's a small table with 2 chairs sits directly in the middle of the room. The table is covered with an old tablecloth and a few fragile doilies. The chairs seem intact, but the cushions are frayed, and in the northeast corner, several broken cabinets hold the remains of what was once fine china.
It's just a sad room.
This is so sad.
It's a
Used to be
sad-
nice in here.
Aw.
I'll head over and grab Scooby, and we can go back to looking for the kitchen.
I'm gonna quickly go after them because we know what happens when the Scooby gang splits up.
Only good things.
Right. So off we go. We'll follow Scooby and Shaggy because they know where to go.
Okay.
I follow my nose.
It always.
Roll me a perception.
Everyone.
The Shaggy and Scooby. Okay. You let's see here. That was Scooby with Shaggy. What's your roll? Okay. Shaggy, you can't smell anything yet. Scooby, you think the door to the north is you smell something fairly decent coming out of there.
I'm gonna run over there.
Okay.
This door.
This door right in front of you.
All right, yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna open the door?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see in here 2 massive wooden tables take over most of the space, large enough for a team of servants to prepare a grand meal. The eastern wall is completely full of cabinets, most of which are somewhat broken and worn with age. You see 2 sinks, one on both the north and the southern wall. The sink on the southern wall doesn't look like it's in any condition to work again. The one on the north wall is constantly dripping. Despite this, the kitchen seems to be the best kept room that you've seen so far. There are a few pieces of silverware, dinnerware, and kitchen tools. They look like they're still in usable condition, and there are still some remnants of some old food and dried meats in the cabinets.
Okay, I heard remnants of food, so I'm gonna start just tossing it over my shoulders, and then hope Shaggy is like catching it and making a tall sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just catching the meat, stacking them all up.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like there's enough food just enough to make a sandwich or 2 if you're feeling snacky.
Yep.
All right, so you got to make 2 sandwiches?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You make the sandwiches, and they look very tasty.
Start wolfing them down.
Hey guys, before you start eating that, looks
Do it.
like this place has been abandoned for a while. That might not be good.
I already unhinged my jaw.
Yeah. Shaggy and
the
Scooby,
whole
make me
thing.
a con save.
How did I know?
Oh, con. Da-da-da-da. Stop.
All right, Scooby, you're fine. Shaggy,
Oh,
for the rest of the game, you have a persistent stomach ache and a sinking realization that you shouldn't go around just eating old food.
Okay. So we're gonna
can
examine any other snacks more closely now.
Okay. What do
Can
you
I
want to do?
insight check, Shaggy? You're not just eating cold cuts with reckless abandon anymore. You've changed, man.
You're not the person I know you used to be.
Hey, just out of curiosity, what is the family doing? while all this is going on, while we fight suits of armor and ransack the kitchen?
Mostly cowering in corners.
Are they staying near us, or are they staying in that big room?
So far they're staying close to you.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we've got the candelabra. We've got the only light.
All right. What's out the back window right here? Where I'm? Or is that a door?
That's a door.
Hey, Velma, can you check this door?
Sure. She comes up and she's gonna do her check.
I'm gonna move over here.
Where is it? There you are. That's a 17. She she senses nothing. No traps.
Cool.
Hey.
What's on the other side of that door, Velma?
She opens the door. You see what looks like a dining room. From what you can see in here, as opposed to the kitchen, this room is probably the most destroyed room you've seen so far. There's a massive table carved from oak. It's split roughly in two in the center of the room. The break is not clean, as if something heavy was slammed onto the table. Deep gouges mar the wall of the room, and shattered glass covers the floor. By the remnants, it looks as though cups and glasses were thrown about, leaving stains and odd patterns on the wall.
I'm going to close the door and say, hey, we should go south.
Away from destruction sounds good to me.
Anybody want to do anything else? Otherwise, I'm going to walk here.
Okay.
Are you gonna? All right.
Velma's going to say, hey, I think we should probably investigate. That's what we do.
Yeah.
They're gonna...
Daphne's brave. Scooby's not.
Oh, I'm a paladin.
Let's say,
Don't get hurt. My shoulder.
Could be the food, could be something else, but my stomach doesn't feel good about that next room. So somebody wasn't happy with their dining service.
Velma will step in, because she's the brave one. All right.
Kind of keeping behind Fred a little bit there, or Frederick.
So yeah, you see a destroyed
We've known each other for a long time. You can call me Fred.
What would you like to do?
Let's look for clues by the big gouge in the table.
Okay, so whoever's going to be searching, roll me an investigation check.
Oh, that's not good for me. But I'll do it.
Velma would be
Velma, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Can we assist?
You can roll your own.
Okay.
No? Anyone else?
Where's Frederick's over by the table. Daphne will go help out,
Okay.
and
so
also I'm gonna put my weight on that. I'm just gonna put my hand on it and kind of lean on it.
roll me an investigation check.
All right.
I don't have any cantrips. I don't have any cantrips. Oh.
I got cantrips. Sorry. Investigation. Oh yeah, I am going to use my cantrips too. I'll +2. I'll go ahead and make my hair a little shinier.
Okay.
And then I'll have like faint music follow me around, and good lighting. Really, really good lighting. Like, it's not lights, but if there is lights, it's good lighting. It's my 3 stacked prestidigitations I got going on.
Okay, Velma, as you slide your fingers around the table and or kind of on the floor, you find a raised plank of the floorboard, and you find a switch. You click the switch, and a small square hatch in the floor swings open. You see no floor through the hatch, but wait, what's that? There's a small flicker of light below, like a match. You squint to look harder and suddenly feel yourself falling forward, tumbling into the hole. The small light grows into a burning inferno, wreathing you in a cocoon of red-hot fire. You hear the tormented screams around you and know that you are trapped in some devious hell. With a jolt, you pull back from the hatch and it slams shut. You're back where you started, and the hatch has disappeared, as if it were never there. You are going to take 2 points of psychic damage. And I want you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ow, my brain.
Wait, Velma or Daphne?
Velma.
Oh, all right.
Not Velma, I'm sorry, Daphne. That was all
All
Daphne.
right, cool. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. All right.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Velma taking the hit. All right. Sorry, wisdom or
Wisdom save.
wisdom save. Oh, just straight wisdom, man. Oh, come on. Drop it. Oh.
So take your 2 points of psychic damage also. For the rest of the adventure, you have a phobia of fires.
The tiefling has a phobia of
It's funny that, isn't it?
The tiefling in love with the person carrying around the candelabra has a phobia of fires.
Yeah.
How do I just make it 35 in the max?
No. So just under the which one is it? You're gonna put it into WND. Oh no, WND. Just put 2.
Oh, under class. Is it under?
On the main tab, you'll see HP.
All right, main.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I could
Wound.
change
All right.
mine is unable to be changed. I can't edit it, so I can't remove those 4 for the lay on hands.
So I put 2 in WND in green, and then my max is still 38. What did I do wrong?
No, you're fine.
All right, cool.
You did it right. Okay, so now, since Velma, Daphne, and Sir Frederick searched the room, as you search, a small glimmer of red catches your attention. From the wall, a thin stream of thick red liquid spills out. You examine it more closely. Just by the look and smell, it's obviously blood. Before you can investigate further, you see another stream begin to your right, then another above you. All around you, thin streams of red glow larger and more frequent, bursting out of the walls, spraying the room in a torrential upheaval of blood. You stagger backwards, feeling the blood wash over you. You want to cry out, but your mouth is already full of the bitter metallic taste. Your boots squish, soaked through and stained with blood. Then you blink, and it's gone. The room is as it was, without a stain or drop to indicate that anything changed. Everything is normal, except for a bitter taste in your mouth, and you can't seem to shake. And now I want you all to make me a wisdom save. Oh, at least those three that made the search.
All right, cool. Another wisdom?
Mm-hmm. All right. Velma and Daphne are fine. Sir Frederick, you are compelled to flee the room.
I told you we should leave this room.
So somebody running away before I do. I'm going to follow you.
Okay. So now we have a tiefling who's afraid of fires and a paladin who's afraid of a dining room.
Yep.
All right. So those of you who are still in the room, you do see 2 double doors to the west, and you see a single door to the east, and then the windows to the north. And Daphne, you can see down the hallway.
All right. All right. Not used to just hanging out with these two, so that's awkward, and I'm gonna go off on my own down this hall.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to continue on, go out the other door, and hopefully we can meet up with them here somewhere.
Okay. Is Scooby following Shaggy, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
I was about to say, come on, Scoob, let's go this way.
And
Just follow Fred out.
Velma will follow. Velma will follow Daphne.
Of course she will.
All right. I'll put Scooby down here with Shaggy.
Let's take a look over here and see what we got going on over here.
It's just a little alcove in the hallway. This is nothing special.
What do the grounds look like? Is there anything special going on outside?
Disarray. Not very good condition. You can see, well, you can't now, but before you step there, you could see a disgusting tree kind of to the north. That doesn't even look like it's even alive. The grass hasn't been cut in God knows how long. There's rubble and debris everywhere. This house looks like it was once amazing, and it has not been in a very long time.
Gotcha. Well, where haven't we gone, folks?
A lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say there was stairs.
Looks like what is if we start going back over here? Were these two doors right here?
There is a door to the south. Oop, we got stuck on the wall.
Yep. So if I went here, are those two doors going north?
Yes, those are two doors.
Would you guys like to try that?
Yeah, you go ahead and go first.
Velma! I don't trust anything in this place. It could be another dining room.
Could.
More food?
I don't like dining rooms.
Okay. Let's see here. This one is. Okay, so yeah, this door is actually slightly ajar. And it looks like it's a bathroom. There's a pull chain toilet that looks broken. Takes up one wall. The toilet seat is cracked. The tank is empty. And it looks like the pull chain is missing. On the western wall, an old porcelain sink stands below a clouded mirror. And there's a small cabinet that sits next to the sink.
And is there a door on the north wall?
No.
All right.
I'm not going. It looks like you're able to see through. So weirdly, it's a window into. Oh, to the outside. It's a window. Yeah.
Got it. Shall we go upstairs?
Yeah, sure, why not?
You also notice the room, also to the door to the left of it is kind of cracked and looks like it's all falling off.
There's another room.
Yeah.
Another.
Velma, what are you doing?
Did Daphne go in?
Daphne went in.
I'm coming back to make sure nothing happens to her.
Okay. Daphne, what are you doing in there?
What do I see in here? Is it?
It's a bathroom.
Restroom.
You see a mirror on the wall. You see a toilet.
And
It's
then
like a
what's
half bath.
this? What's this other? Is that a door or a window?
It's a window.
All right. Okay. I give a quick circle around, and then I'll come back out over here.
Hey, Daphne, are there any digestives in that cabinet in there?
So as you're looking around before you leave, as you're looking around, you look into the mirror, and something is fishy with this mirror. You can feel it. You kind of begin to examine it, feeling for a hidden switch or for some mechanism to open it. You only look away for a second, but when you look back, there's a face behind you in the mirror. The Ghost of Beauregard cackles as you jump, and with a puff of smoke, he vanishes. Make me a wisdom save.
Okay. So many wisdom saves.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
We're really playing Arkham Horror, aren't we?
Of course. All right. Since you're
Playing
doing
it
it
well,
anyways,
too.
you are compelled to flee the room.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Fred, go break that mirror.
Okay, why? What happened? Did we see the ghost, or did only she see the ghost?
Only she saw it.
Gotcha.
I saw this gross face in it, and it was rude.
Well, since I can't refuse Daphne, I will go in and smash the mirror.
I listened for a mirror
I'm
breaking.
not gonna look at it though.
You're not going to look at it?
No, just gonna
Okay.
go in and smash it.
All right. You go in, kind of keep your head down, you smash the mirror.
Anything behind it?
Nope.
Like as you hear the sound of smashing, breaking glass, and then the paladin tromping on the broken glass. No clues in here.
All right. Daphne, you walk into. You see the door is broken. This is a coat room. Hanging. You see door is broken, hanging listlessly on the hinge. A few empty hangers line the rack inside. You do see one ratty, moth-eaten jacket hung on the right side. There's nothing really remarkable about the jacket. But before you walk in, as the door opens, a huge clattering is heard as a shape tumbles outward. A skeleton, small bits of decaying flesh still stuck to its rotted bones. It falls forward out of the closet, tangling you up as it crumbles to the ground.
Running over to help.
Make me a wisdom save.
A wisdom?
Actually, everybody, since you're not in the room, everybody who's watching this, make me a wisdom save. Jeez. Wow. And is Scooby watching?
Oh, Scooby was out in the hallway, but
I mean, it
if Shaggy
before
did,
she walked
if
in.
Shaggy did,
Yeah.
Shaggy did, I did. All right. Oh yeah, let me get my Scooby saves.
Scooby saves.
Oh,
Oh,
Scooby and Velma are the only ones that are not now afraid of that room.
I don't like closets either.
Just that particular closet.
Yeah, well, I mean, it obviously holds skeletons. That's scary shit and stuff.
So by the end of this, we're all just going to be afraid of every house ever.
Isn't that usually how it is?
We'll share the million gold and use it to tear down the house.
wait, does this just take me to another?
Yeah.
thing?
Is this just to make sure this is a staircase?
It is a
Hold on,
staircase
right?
up, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys just going up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get away from that room.
Yeah, hold on a second. So I'm going to move you to a different part of the map.
Got it.
There you go. So you're headed up the stairs to the second floor. Let me see something here. Can I unlock tokens? Because it's kind of annoying.
I'm sorry, I'm moving. Oh yeah.
No, it's not you. It's just the setup. I don't.
You have to
there we go. Unlock tokens.
move.
Okay, you should be able to move yourself. Don't go
Oh,
crazy.
nice. Found a door.
Yep, you sure did.
Hey, Velma, you want to go check that door first?
Oh, good call.
Right, Velma will come over, and she will do her investigation.
Which door is she checking? She's checking this one over here.
No, that's me.
Oh.
I'm checking it out. Yes.
The door looks fine.
All right.
I'm kind of keeping an eye out for any paintings that looks like they have moving eyes in them, or
Of course.
extra suits of armor.
By the way, you look around and you're missing another one of the family members.
Good progress.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. Right now, all you have left is Spinel. Persephone's disappeared.
No.
Good.
The quiet one is the only one left.
Yeah.
Velma, could you do the thing with the door?
Which
Where you
door?
open it.
Oh,
The one right. What did I just do? The one you're standing right next to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she opens the door, and it's. Oh, come on. Open. There we go.
Doesn't matter what kind of room it is. You're all afraid of it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing it as open, but it's a bathroom.
Oh, all right. I don't like the bathrooms here.
This one, the difference between this one and the last one is this one also has a clawfoot tub.
That's.
That's not encouraging.
Yeah. But there's also
It's gonna
another
come to
mirror and a
life.
sink and a toilet.
I've had just as good luck with mirrors. I didn't. I'll check out this door.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an investigation. It's a door.
I want to open this door.
It is locked.
Velma.
Velma. Oh, geez. Yeah. She is able to just click and it's open. In this room, you see the southern wall of this room is entirely windows. There's a large wooden desk sitting against the glass. The northern part of the room holds bookshelves that are surprisingly intact, each with a small collection of unruined books. The desk's drawers have been removed. Some are broken. Some are broken nearby on the ground, but some are missing altogether. On top of the desk, you see a crystal ball sits on a small pedestal on top of a paper.
I will enter the room and start looking at the bookshelves.
Okay.
Ooh, crystal ball.
Give me either a history or an arcana.
Ability, skills. Let's see. I'm a -1 for history and a -1 for arcana. So let's start with this.
Yeah, just books.
I'll go over and take a look at the paper under the crystal ball in case it's a recipe for any particular kind of snack or anything.
Okay. Are you gonna just grab the paper, or are you just gonna grab the you just gotta look at it?
I'm just gonna look at it at first.
Okay.
Not trusting anything reflective or shiny in this house too much.
It is hard to read, but it does kind of look like. Let me see here. It looks like a copy of the will.
I'll grab it and try to just whip it out from under the crystal ball to take a closer look at it.
Are you trying to do like one of those magic tricks with like not touching the ball?
Yeah. Yep.
You go to rip it out, and like the corner that you're holding just kind of rips off in your hand. The crystal ball just seems to be a little bit too heavy.
Okay. Hey, anybody know anything about this crystal ball before I try to touch it?
It's pretty. I'll touch it.
Okay. Scooby runs over and you touch it, and he immediately disappears.
Bye, Scooby.
Scoob, no.
Scooby is going to be interesting. So Scooby is going to go. You are immediately boom, right here. So Scooby, what you see. Actually, we'll come back to you in a minute. Let's stick with the main party first.
Come on, we all have to touch it now.
You guys gonna touch
I
it?
would never leave a
Yeah.
member in danger, so I'm gonna go over and touch it.
All right, nothing happens.
Damn it! I'm gonna take the will out from underneath.
Okay. It looks like just a copy of the will. Again, I'll say that you have seen the will already, so nothing special about it, except there's one part that's circled. That's the part that says anyone who survives an entire night is circled.
What color ink? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Nothing.
I will show it to everybody else. And does this make sense to anyone? I mean, somebody's very concerned about the surviving the entire night. So
They don't want to pay us.
we've had a couple people that have disappeared, so don't know if they've survived the night or not.
you know, every time we do this, it's usually somebody trying to make money.
Yeah.
All right, Scooby. Let's go to you for a minute.
All right.
You are in a room. There are no windows. There are no obvious candles to light. The walls are made of brick that seems to slightly sag in. It looks like it was possibly used for entertainment at one time. It's because it does have an octagonal table. There are several chairs covered with thin tarps, and there are a few empty wooden shelves. And you see two doors and a flight of stairs.
I'll go up the flight of stairs.
You're gonna go up them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that down or is that to the right?
The flight of stairs are there.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll go those.
Okay, so let's see here. So those stairs will now take you. You go up to the flight of stairs and you see a door that looks locked. I think you can open it from this side, but let me just double check. Yeah, you see what looks like a door with some metal latches going into the wall. You are able to unlock it if you want to.
Yeah, I'll unlock it.
Okay. You open it up and you are now here as you found on the first floor.
What? This place is haunted.
You turn around and look, and the door you came out. It looks like it was a secret door that was a hidden door. So now you're up here now.
I'll bark and growl. It's just like anything that doesn't even seem close to right.
Yeah, you all hear barking and growling from the hallway. A familiar barking and growling.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, head.
Okay, so you heading out towards the stairs, and you see Scooby.
No, that crystal ball just kidnapped me, sent me away.
I touched it and didn't do anything.
I was in dog jail.
Oh no!
Did you hear me barking?
Yep.
Just a moment ago, yeah.
All right. That was me. It was barking.
in case you're wondering.
And my neighbor has just decided to dig post holes outside this.
Wait, with the manual one or like a drill one?
No, at least they're using an axe at least. God, or a pick. Jesus.
All right.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so I clicked up with everyone.
Okay.
Daphne, while we're over here, she's just gonna check out this door.
Did anybody grab the crystal ball?
I did, yeah. Nothing
Alright.
happened to me.
No,
Well,
I mean
you-
like we have it.
No.
Like let's just take it. Crystal ball.
Yeah.
Are you taking it, Frederick?
Yes.
Okay. You have the crystal ball.
It's a clue.
Everything's cool.
Exactly. As is the will, which I folded up and put in my pocket as well.
Yep. Okay. So, Velma, you gonna check that door?
Yeah, Daphne's
Daphne?
gonna check the door. Yeah.
All right. So roll me an investigation.
All right.
All right. The door looks fine.
All right, I go in.
All right. You open it up,
Uh-huh.
and inside this, you see a room it's cramped with tables and shelves, using every inch of the room to store as much as possible. It looks like a sewing room. At least that's the design. The shelves seem to be half empty, and there's fabric and threads strewn across every surface. It's fairly messy.
Well,
Roll me an investigation check. You find pinned to some fabric a piece of paper, which is this one here. Let me see here. All right. Did the handout pop up?
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, and Persephone is one of the ones that's disappeared.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it definitely looks like a clue to me.
Mm-hmm.
But since it's somebody who disappeared, I don't know how much it is.
All right. What would you like to do?
Keep exploring.
Okay.
Oh, I'll crumple this up and just throw it at Frederick's chest. Clue.
I'll pick it up, smooth it out. This is a clue. It's important. Put it in my pocket.
All right. Where do you want to go next?
What's over here?
Okay. This door, I mean, just to save time, this door is fine as well. It is unlocked. You open it up. You see the wallpaper in this room is peeling. It's images of happy ducklings sagging into sneers. Broken dolls with missing eyes and limbs are scattered across the room.
Nope. Leave it the room. Nope.
An empty cradle rocks gently near the northern window. There's not even a record of Eldrin having any children. So that's what's even up with this room. Honestly, it's just really creepy.
Well, okay then.
Well, I was thinking about, given our luck with the last couple of rooms, I was going to check this one out. But given that room, maybe I'll let somebody else go first.
Yeah, there was a cradle in there just rocking on its own, just so you know.
I'm gonna go not to that room that you want me to go to, but
I was
down to
thinking-
this room.
I'm thinking Velma could go and check out the next one.
All right, let me.
Well,
So
sure.
Velma will look at this one for you. while Daphne goes over there. Let's see here.
Stand in the middle.
See which room the screams come from next.
Exactly.
All right, so this room is fine. So you open the door. This room, it looks like a lounge in another life. Would have been a very comfortable place to spend time. There's a worn-out billiards table. Its fabric slightly torn, dominates much of the southern portion of the room. A few cues remain on a nearby rack, but several of the balls are missing. The pockets, made of fine leather netting, are starting to break down. The northern half of the room has a dartboard hung on the wall opposite a small wet bar. Currently, there are several sharp darts stuck into the wall around the board. The wet bar is empty, though a strong odor of alcohol has seeped into the wood of the room itself. 3 leather seats lie in an L-shaped formation along the north and west wall, intact but sagging and creaky. Between the seats on the west wall is a chessboard with pieces of polished gold. Pieces made of polished gold, sits in a half-completed match between 2 seats in the northern wall. Between 2 seats on the northern wall, 2 crossed swords are mounted on a plaque on the wall.
I'm gonna go check out the swords.
I'll head over by the pool table and kind of weigh some of the cue sticks, balance them against my quarterstaff.
All right. So you're gonna grab the cue stick and look at the table. Give me an investigation check of the table. Give me an investigation check of the wall, of the swords. I mean.
That's for the table and cue sticks.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. First of all, Shaggy, you find in one of the holes a note, very similar to the one you just found. That's going to be this one here.
Oh, we did good.
Yeah. We helped him be unafraid.
I do love how it says they charged in with no heed for themselves while you guys have been running scared the whole time.
We've learned from that mistake.
It's been some time since that happened.
Of course.
I don't have any heed. I'll just pop the door open. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. For Frederick, you notice that one of the swords, if you move it, is going to trigger some sort of door or opening or something.
A clue! I will grab it and move it.
All right. You do that, and and the whole wall flips, and you're spun into what looks like the master bedroom. For the rest of you, you hear Sir Frederick scream, "A clue!" And when you turn around, all you see is where the swords were is now a bookcase. Sir Frederick,
Yes.
this room looks pretty decent. On this level so far, this is probably the least destroyed one you found. There's a large 4-poster bed, which emerges from the western wall, draped in light curtains. Along the southern wall that's where you are. So you don't see the bookshelf anymore. You now see the swords. There's a large mirror, still polished and clean, hangs above a dresser on the northern wall, and on the eastern wall, directly opposite the bed, hangs another portrait of D.M. Beauregard. But in this portrait, he seems young and healthy looking, more youthful and powerful than in any other painting in the mansion. However, the painting's eyes have an aura of malevolence and seem to watch you as you move around.
I'm gonna reach behind me and grab.
I'm sorry, what are you gonna do?
I would like to see if I can make it go back, and I'll grab the sword again and spin around.
All right, you grab the sword again and you spin around.
Hey guys, this is really fun, and I'll do it again. Whole way around.
I see him say that, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. He said it was fun.
So,
Of course, it's bookshelves now instead of swords, so.
But the whole way, I'll go the whole way around.
are you moving there, Daphne?
Is it? Do I hear a noise or is it
Well, I was just about to tell you what you saw
silent
during all that.
bookshelves? Oh, all right, cool.
Over here, you see a guest bedroom. It's small, sparse bedroom, barely large enough for its queen-size bed and squat armoire. The bed is intact, though there are no bed sheets, and the mattress is stained with something unknown, and the armoire is empty.
It's gross. I'll go to that noise.
Okay.
If it made a noise, the wall flipped.
I mean, it still hasn't happened yet, so this is kind of during all that. So I'm assuming you're going to want to go in to look around?
You said it's gross?
It's not gross, it's just small.
Oh.
The bed is stained. I
Well.
wouldn't lay on the bed.
Unknown fluid.
Yeah. As you begin to look around the room, you stop as you feel a sudden warm breeze across the back of your neck. Slowly you turn to see the ghostly image of Eldrin Beauregard standing on the ceiling. His body is upside down, but his head is right side up, twisted around grotesquely. Don't you think we can be friends? He asks, his eyes glowing in intense red. Give me a wisdom save.
Let me do it. With just wisdom, main.
Nice.
Okay. You feel something come upon you, but you feel like you were able to brush it off. And then the spirit disappears. All right.
So then, all right, yeah, cool.
So, Frederick, you're now back there. Everyone else, I'll say Scooby is with Shaggy, and Velma's in here as well. You see a bookcase on this side, and Frederick is not there.
He said he was going to spin the thing all the way around.
Yeah, I was going to come all the way back around.
You come back around again? Okay, yeah. So you see, that scene in Young Frankenstein? Put the candle back. It's one of those where it's like it spins, but there's a bookcase and the sword and shield.
So, yeah, this one goes to a bedroom. Come on, you want to go check out the bedroom?
I grab one of the cue sticks to see if, while it's spinning, if we can like stop it partway through, so we have a quick exit if we need to. Like a mechanism or way to jam it open as it spins.
I'd say, well, hold on a second here. Let me do this. Yeah, Velma's able to figure out a way to get it to unhatch, so you can just kind of slide the whole thing sideways, so it's an open doorway.
Okay.
You know what, though? Before we go through, I want to look at those gold chess pieces.
Sure.
Because they might be clues.
Mm-hmm. The chessboard. Curious to be mid-match. Who was old Beauregard playing with? It looks like the white bishop could take the black queen. You reach forward and jump back as you feel a sharp prick in your hand. The pieces are covered in small bards. A small drop of your blood caught on the figurine, but that's all it took. The single drop of blood expands, filling a previously invisible rune on the chessboard. You clutch your chest in pain, feeling life begin to drain from you.
Aw.
Roll me a con save.
Uh-oh.
Actually, everybody in the room roll me a con save. So everyone but Velma.
You mean
Daphne. Everyone but Daphne. Oh, Jesus. All right, so it's Frederick, Shaggy,
Kahoob.
Velma, Scooby.
Con.
Yep. All right. let's see here. On a successful save, which is Shaggy and Sir Frederick, you lose 3 hit points from your maximum hit points.
Ouch.
So your maximum now is reduced by 3 hit points. Scooby and Velma lose 6. So
Ouch.
Scooby, look at you on your max, reduce that by 6. And the other 2 reduce it by 3. Velma is, I'm assuming at this point Velma's probably joined them, but I'll say she didn't. She just missed that. Okay.
Well, I'll go into our hidden bedroom.
Okay.
Since Fred's already been in here.
Yep. So yeah, you see, like I said, you see the bed, you see the mirror, you see the painting.
And
Who
then
makes
keep
a
an eye.
set like that?
I'm just talking.
Who does that?
Same kind of person that would have their haunted house be willed to somebody else.
It's true. All right, so with this, as you guys are going to check the red room, I'm going to say let's take a quick 5-minute break. Let's try to make it as quick of a 5 minutes as possible, since we did lose a half hour at the beginning.
Sure.
So we will be back shortly.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
that would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
We will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
I've always done it.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around.
Wow.
Hundreds of years into the future.
Why mess with a good thing?
Go ahead and clip that one, guys. You can send that one to me later too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Oh, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat. Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man. Frosty.
People we might be able to.
And we are back. And I need to fix this one thing because I changed it so you can hear them. There we go. There. Now they should be able to be heard. Welcome back. So, where we left off, the Scooby Gang is searching the Beauregard mansion. Right now, they are in the master bedroom. So, what would you like to do next?
Did everybody come north with us, or just the two of us?
Yeah, everyone's in there.
All right.
So as I've been keeping an eye out for paintings with the eyes, I definitely point out. Don't get too close to it, but point out the creepy eyes on the.
Yeah, I'm not getting too
painting
close.
And
okay.
Do you want to read us the description of the room again? Just
sure. It's probably one of the least destroyed rooms that you've seen on this level. A large four-post bed emerges from the western wall, draped in light curtains. Along the southern wall is the secret door. You see a large mirror, polished and clean, hangs above a dresser on the northern wall. To the east, directly opposite the bed, hangs another portrait of Aldrin Beauregard, but in this one, he's young, healthy-looking, more youthful and powerful than in any of the other paintings you've seen in the mansion. However, the painting's eyes have an aura of malevolence, and they seem to watch you as you move around the room.
Is there another door out of this room, or just the secret door?
No, if you look to the south, right to the right of Velma is a door. That would be some master bedroom if you had to do the secret room to get in.
pretty much guaranteed lack of this. Nobody would disturb you while you're sleeping if there was only that secret door.
That is true.
I'm gonna look under the bed.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
With my -1 bonus. It's a bed.
It's a bed.
After her experience in the bathroom earlier, I'll go take a look at the mirror on Daphne, so that Daphne doesn't have to.
Something's fishy with this mirror. You can feel it. You begin to examine it, feeling it for hidden switches or for some mechanism to open it. You only look away for a second, but when you look back, there's a face behind you in the mirror. The ghost of Beauregard cackles as you jump, and with a puff of smoke, he vanishes. Roll me a wisdom save. You are able to stave off the fear, probably because you already know what was expecting what was happening because of what Velma had been through. Oh, Daphne.
And Shaggy is the one who shakes off the fear.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what to do here, Shaggy.
I'll just take a couple steps back from the mirror.
You're not gonna. All right.
Not afraid of it, but not friendly with it either.
I will go smash the mirror.
Okay. You smash the mirror.
Is there a ghost?
No ghost.
No ghost. Well, okay, here's my plan next time. Before I have a chance to even see a ghost reflection in a mirror, reflective surface, I'm just busting in. I'll catch it in the act, and I'll shatter the ghost.
All right, what would you like to do?
I don't want to look at the portrait. Does anybody want to look at the portrait?
Oh, Velma. Best investigator we've got.
Okay. As she leans in to inspect the painting, I think he's over here somewhere, she jolts backwards because the painting blinks. Its eyes lock on her, and a cruel grin crawls across its face. Its mouth opens, revealing wickedly sharp teeth. Suddenly, the painting lunges forward, biting at her with an elongated jaw. and it does not hit her. All of you who are watching this, make me a wisdom save.
Velma, what did you do?
All right. And Scoob?
Oh, sorry. My other wisdom.
All right. Daphne's fine. The rest of
That's
you,
encouraging.
for the rest of the game, you are unable. You cannot bear to stand where a painting of Aldrin can see you.
Okay, nice.
So now you're afraid of paintings too.
Yep.
Just paintings of him.
Yes.
Scooby's out of here.
Hey, can I like sneak up sideways, like back against the wall, and try to knock it off the wall with my longsword?
You try, but it seems to be mounted real. Like you can't do that. It won't let you.
Can I hit the painting with my longsword?
Sure, make an attack.
Yeah.
Well,
I attack the painting.
Attack that painting. You hit that painting. Let's see here.
Can I smite the paint? No,
you could if you wanted to. You are able to slice a big gash through the painting, and when you do, let me see here. Give me 1 second. That's the bedroom. So you're able to smash in the painting, and when you do that, you can look behind it, and there seems to be like a little bit of a area over there.
A clue. Is the painting sufficiently destroyed that I can bear to be in front of it now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's look and see what's behind it.
Okay. So behind it, you see it looks like a spacious walk-in closet, still containing some kind of, which is actually, yeah, you're basically right in front of it. There's no secret door there, so I can't unlock it for you, unfortunately. Much of the room has been picked over already, leaving mostly empty hangars. So if you want to go in, this is kind of the room you're in.
I just want to look in.
Yeah.
I guess if everybody wants to come in and join, you're welcome to.
And you do see, now that you're on this side, you do see the back of the painting, and it looks like there's a cutout, and the eyes are like a little latch that can open and close.
So it could have been mechanical, but it could have been mechanical, something with very large teeth that tried to bite somebody.
Well, I mean, like, it looks like a latch. You close the latch. On one side of the latch is the eyes, and it looks like when you move to open the latch, the eye holes are open for someone to be able to look through.
Ah.
But when the latch is closed, it covers the hole, and it looks like the painting is fine.
Got it. I will relate that to the party. And do we want to go back and around, or just want to walk through here?
Is there any other way out of that closet for somebody to go in?
Door.
Yeah, there's a door to the south.
Well, I'm thinking from the closet, so I can't get into the closet itself to see.
Oh yeah. Is
there another way out of there?
Yes. If you go to the room to the south of you, in front of Daphne, it'll put you in a room with a door that goes to the closet.
Gotcha. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll investigate, and then never mind. They're just going to come around.
Yeah. You still want to investigate?
Sure. Everybody knows that clues are closets. No party would ever be in the closet.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Who's opening the door?
I find nothing.
Who opened the door?
To get into the room before we enter the closet?
Yeah, to get into the closet. Who opened the actual door?
The door from the bedroom, the hidden door, Frederick.
No, so
did.
Sir Frederick
Or
crawled
the hallway
through the
door.
painting, and then you all
Right.
came around to the closet. Who went in first?
I guess I did.
Okay. As you push open the door, it stops part way. You push, but something is blocking it. You can open it just enough to peer inside, and there you see a familiar glowing green form hanging by his neck. By the way, Sir Frederick, you see this as well. Hanging from his neck, by his neck, from a noose in the closet. The Ghost of Beauregard. Could this be how he died? The source of the haunting? Before you can investigate, the ghost head jolts up with a sharp crack. Boo! He shouts, and with another burst of smoke, he has vanished.
I'm just gonna roll a wisdom save.
Yep. Both of you are.
Yep.
I see that you guys are getting the theme here. Frederick, you're fine. Daphne, not Daphne, Scooby, was it Scooby or Shaggy?
Oh, Scoob.
Shaggy. Shaggy, you run from the room. You're now afraid of that closet.
My 15 made me afraid of the closet?
Oh, no. Shaggy, you're fine. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sir Frederick is afraid. I got that backwards. Yeah. Shaggy, you're fine. Sir Frederick,
is
you're
not in the closet.
Yeah. He comes out of the closet.
Scooby runs out, terrified in solidarity.
I'll go ahead and just, not necessarily afraid, but again, not comfortable stepping out as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Also, actually, before you all flee the room, to the right, to the east wall in the bottom corner, you see what looks like the back of potentially a secret door.
This room?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the bottom right square to the east of that is a secret door.
Come on, Velma.
Yeah.
Velma.
Okay.
Let me point you over in the
Velma and
secret
Daphne
corridor.
are in the closet. Okay.
Is anyone else going to be in here? Just these two?
I can't.
Yeah, I know.
For the moment, those two.
Okay.
We can send Scooby and keep an eye on them.
She sees a hatch. It looks fine. As she clicks the hatch, you hear a faint click, and smoke begins to billow from an unseen source. It seems to be the same smoke that seems to follow the ghost, but it has a tinge of odd sweetness to its odor. Hey Daphne, guess what?
Is this a wisdom saving or con?
Yep. Wisdom save.
Wisdom. All right.
Oh, poor Velma. All right,
Sorry, Velma.
Daphne, you're fine. Velma, she begins having constant visions of the ghost stalking you.
Me or her?
Her, she does.
All right.
So help me remember, she is going to automatically fail the next wisdom save, ghost-related wisdom save.
I grab Velma and shake her and say, Velma, I'm not the ghost.
I know, but he's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Velma, I'm not the ghost.
Yeah, but she's able to open it, and you see like a hallway.
All right, thanks for the secret door, though.
Yeah.
There's probably more of these. Stick around. All right, fellas, we're done being in the closet together. We found a secret door.
Can we come back in? Like, are we able to overcome our fear enough to go through the secret door?
Make me a wisdom save.
Well, see, I wasn't afraid.
No,
I
just for
yeah.
If you close your eyes and run really fast, you think you might be able to?
Is that what we want to do? Let's go through the secret.
Yeah. I'll help guide him as he's eyes shut.
Yeah, you can't see a ghost. It's not there, right?
Exactly.
You're in a hallway and you see 3 doors, and at the end of the hallway you see what looks like stairs.
Velma.
Down. Oops,
No, that last door didn't work out too good, but that's because it was a secret door. This here is just a regular door that's not hiding anything from us, except what's on the other side of it.
Okay.
If you could open it.
Sure. This is which one is this one? So she's gonna open the most southernmost door.
I'm gonna walk just back in here, over here this time.
She opens it and it looks like a small bedroom. It's very sparse, very maybe potentially if there were servants that worked here, this would be the servants' quarters possibly.
Scooby's gonna
step in.
around.
Any mirrors?
Snacks? Are there
As you
snacks
enter
in
the-
here?
As you enter the small room, your blood runs cold. You freeze for a moment as you realize there's a figure on the bed. It's roughly human-shaped, but the covers are pulled up too high for you to see a face. You hesitate,
And then I leave the room.
trying to decide if you should proceed. But then you hesitate, trying to decide if you should proceed. But then the figure moves. It sits up in the bed, and you see a pale gray humanoid with long arms ending in razor claws.
Snacks.
The stink of it hits you as you meet its lopsided eyes, and its grotesque tongue lolls out of its dripping mouth.
Snacks.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, Scooby and Shaggy. No, it's not Scooby and Shaggy. Oh, yeah, that's my. Oh, that's where I get the nat 20. Okay. Wait,
right.
no, that's the Warlock. I want to go last.
So, first up is Scooby.
Mm-hmm. This guy. Sorry, I wasn't expecting initiative. I just thought it was going to be another save. I was expecting the tongue thing. I was not ready.
Just mixing it up for you.
I'm going to go ahead and do heroism for how many is that? Level 1. Ooh, is that just one I get to give out of the heroism?
Oh yeah.
1 touch, 1 minute, willing creature. All right, Shaggy, I'm gonna make you not be a coward. So you get imbued with bravery, and you can't be frightened. But here's you get temporary hit points. It's the best kind of hit points. So
You get 11 temporary hit points.
yeah, and you can't be frightened. And then I'm just going to back up because I'm not frightened condition, but
you are going to take an attack of opportunity if you do that.
Ooh, right here, I take an opportunity. Sorry.
Yeah, oh wait, no, you're right there. No, you're not gonna. You're fine. I'm sorry. You can back up.
All right, cool.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all. That's all for Scooby.
What should Velma do?
Sneak attack.
Well, there's no one near her, so she can't sneak attack, but she can still attack.
Hold action, attack when she can sneak attack.
Sounds good. She will do that.
That's a good condition.
That's yep.
All right. So then it's my turn. The gas is going to come here, which will trigger her sneak attack. So she will do her crossbow. And she will hit.
Yeah.
And she will do a lot of damage.
That was a G.
But now this thing is going to attack Shaggy. Yeah, and let's see here.
When can I do a bonus action? I can't do it until my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a reaction.
Yeah, I can't do the bonus till mine. All right.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. Okay.
Here was some good
That's
spell.
I'll order that. Okay, sorry. It's gonna bite you, or it's gonna try to bite you at least.
Okay.
And it's gonna hit. And it's gonna do 16 points of damage, which you absorb. Wow. And from the other room, you hear noise, and the door opens, and another one comes out, and comes up to Scooby here, and it's going to attack Scooby. It's going to attack with its claws. It's going to miss.
All right.
All right, Shaggy.
Okay. Well, I was feeling emboldened by Scooby's or Scooby's ability there, so just gonna go ahead and go after this thing with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
So the gassed here by me.
Yep. Nice hit. Not bad,
Then
not bad.
hit it again.
Yep. It's a miss.
This okay. Since I got the first hit, I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna go ahead and do stunning strike again.
Okay.
Guess that's a miss.
That's a miss.
Okay. Not really very many places for me to run to.
Well, also if you leave its range, it's gonna get nappy. Oh no, it
Right,
no, it did.
right.
It's gonna get nappy.
Yep. So so I'll just stay right there.
Okay. Just want to check something real quick. Give me one moment. I just want to see how many key points you actually have.
I should have 2 left. That five.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, 1 per level. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Daphne.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to. Hold on just a second. Where's my inventory? That's gross. Okay. This is checking, double checking, make sure I didn't have her other pack keeper. So I'm just gonna hold off on any spells right now, except for Eldritch Blast. Oop.
All right, who are you attacking?
The one in front of Shaggy.
All right, that hits. So go ahead and target it.
Damage. Oh, sorry, target.
That's right.
It.
It's just 1 damage. I'll just add it.
Okay. Let me target it. Target mode on.
There we go. Okay.
Did it target it?
No.
Target mode.
There you go. Oh, now you're targeting Shaggy and Frederick.
I don't want to.
Don't blast
I don't want
us.
to do that. Sorry.
That's right. I'll fix it. I got it.
Okay. I cleared the target. Yeah, thank you. There we go. So then I'll cast my second one.
Yep. That's a miss.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's all.
All right, Sir Frederick.
I may move through friendlies, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move around behind it,
Okay.
and
I'll give you advantage for flanking.
thank you. And then I will swing away.
Roll
That's a
again
hit.
just to see if you crit.
Okay.
Since you got advantage.
Nope.
But you still hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. Okay.
I will smite the shit out of that.
Do it.
Pardon.
So roll your 2d8s.
I'm only gonna use it at first level.
Okay.
Jesus, really? All right, I'll take
Nice. And then one more.
that. Cool.
12. All right.
All right, and then second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn on. There's the advantage. Haha. Ooh.
It's a hit.
All right, excellent. How hard is it?
That's not too bad.
All right. I've got 2 more first level spell slots. Yeah, let's smite it again.
Okay.
So there's
roll
the
your
damage.
damage first.
Yep. And then
And then what you can do if when you drag the d8s, pick it up,
Yep.
and then while you're holding it, left click, it'll double. It'll add a second dice, so you can roll them both at once.
oh, cool.
There you go. So 8 more.
All right, I have smited it, and I will pass turn.
All right. That's that one. Cool. It's Scooby.
All right, so our vicious mockery. I'll just
It succeeds, so nothing happens. Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Okay. What is Velma? Which one is Velma attacking?
I'd say go after the one in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's gonna stay with the one she was on, I think. Yep.
Yep. And she'd get the sneak since it's
She will.
on me now.
Yep. And she hits.
Yeesh.
And she kills it.
Velma's real MVP.
Yeah, she's totally the goat. So it's now gone. So now this one is going to attack. It's actually going to change its attack since Sir Frederick now seems like the more intense target. It's going to claw at you. And miss. All right, Shaggy.
Alrighty. I'll have seen Velma drop that one that was behind me. I don't have to worry about it anymore, so I'll come over here and quarterstaff at the one facing Frederick.
Okay. Oh, it's a miss.
And
Second attack.
Try to hit it again.
Yep. Another miss.
No better. Then that'll be it.
Okay. Daphne.
I'm going to. Did I target that gas?
Targeted yourself.
Okay, that doesn't see. Okay, yeah, there we go. Target the gas, and Scooby. All right, cool. 1.
Miss.
Nope. 2.
Hit.
All right.
Put it down.
All right. It's looking pretty rough. Anything else?
No, that is all.
Sir Frederick.
I will smite it in the name of the god of nets.
Okay. So
All
go ahead,
right.
roll your attack. All right, you hit. I'm going to tell you to save your smite because it has 1 hit point.
Sure.
So it's dead.
Woohoo! I dedicate this kill to the god of snares.
Yay! All right, you killed it. You killed them both.
Excellent.
So what would you like to do? So yeah, so looking around the other room, both these rooms look like servants' quarters now.
Well, let's look for clues.
Scooby's gonna look for snacks like he originally planned.
Of course.
Anything?
Nope. No snacks, no clues.
Other room.
Now, I'll say on the east wall of this, is that a window? The
That's
outside.
another door.
Oh, no, door you say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, that was a door over here in the.
Oh no, that's a window.
That's a door.
I'm sorry, that's a window.
That's...
I got my east and west mixed up. I'm talking about the one to the north, on the west wall is a door.
All right,
Opposite the stairs.
Well, let's check this room out too. I mean,
All
the ghoul came out of that room.
Yeah, nothing spectacular. Same as the other one.
All right, let's check this other door then.
All right, this room it looks like another bedroom, but this one is bigger, and it looks like another servant's quarters, but it's oddly bigger than the guest bedroom. So that's kind of weird, but yeah, it's just another bedroom. This one has nothing in the bed.
Now, let's check out the room.
Yep, nothing special.
No mirrors to smash.
No mirrors to smash. Servants don't get mirrors. Come on.
No. Okay. All right.
Have we explored the whole top level?
You have not.
Huh.
But you have to go back through the closet.
All right, let's go back through the closet.
I will close my eyes and run through the closet. Since I'm afraid of it.
Okay. Run back to the closet. Yeah, I'll get you there.
Thank you.
Okay.
So do we keep heading south?
Yeah, so there's a door to the south.
All right.
Have Velma check it for anything.
Okay. Velma checks it and she sees nothing.
Okay, let's see where this goes. All right.
Actually, let me describe this room because I don't think I did that yet. This is spacious for a dressing room. It's a slightly cracked. There's a slightly cracked full body mirror. Is affixed to the northern wall.
Smash
between the two doors. And there's a low bench dominates the center of the room, and the southwest wall holds racks of shoes. You smashing the window? The mirror?
Before a ghost even has any time to do anything spooky, I'm going to shatter that ghost in a million little pieces on the floor.
Okay, as you smash it,
Just my fist.
It kind of vibrates and it kind of creaks a little bit away from, like it almost swings on a hinge away from the wall a little bit.
I just punched a ghost.
You did.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
So yeah, the mirror is between the two doors.
You know what? I kind of regret it now. I kind of missed that saving throw after all.
Shut your mouth.
Do you want to look behind the mirror?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I smashed my way into it.
All right. You move the mirror. It seems to be on hinges, and behind it, it looks like a functioning safe, but it's locked.
Velma.
Velma.
Velma. You have one job, Velma.
It is to be like better than everybody at all this stuff.
She's unfortunately unable to open it.
I'm going to. Wait, what can I do here?
Hey, thanks for the cheers, Corey.
Yay.
You know what?
What?
What's my familiar? I got find familiar.
What do you want it to be?
Am I with that kind of warlock? Do I get the cool ones? Sorry, am I packed if I've been packed to the chain this whole time? Packed in.
You know, while you're thinking, I'm going to ask the DM if I can.
No, I am packed to the chain.
What's up?
Can I roll insight to figure out, might we have come across a combination or something to help us with this key, with this safe?
Roll me intelligence.
Intelligence, not insight. Okay. Back to that page. I'm at a -1.
Yep. You don't remember any kind of combination.
Got it.
I'll go back to the billiard room, grab one of those pool cues, and see if I can't just whack the safe open with it.
All right. How are you gonna get there? Do you want to go through the secret door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Through the way I know we've cleared.
Yep. Yeah, you crack it and the stick shatters. It's old and kind of termite riddled.
Dried old wood.
Could I enhance? Could I enhance Velma's abilities? That help?
To do what?
I'm going to what?
Try to
Owl's wisdom or Fox's cunning or?
I know, but what are you enhancing her to do? Just in general?
Get this safe fixed.
Yeah, try it the safe again.
Okay. What are those? Which one do you want to do?
Which one do I want to do? Cat's Grace is Dex, and she doesn't take falling damage for 20 feet or less. That isn't incapacitated. So.
And what does that do? Give her advantage?
Has advantage on Dex checks.
All right, so she's gonna try again.
And then that is that's a high.
No, she rolled a 9.
Oh, I enhanced your abilities.
Yeah, that was with advantage. She rolled a
That's
1
level.
and a 3.
Oh, Velma! You get all these doors, and then when it comes down to it, it's a safe filled with
God knows.
Ghost money.
Who knows what?
Like,
Can one of us try on? Can one of us try on her glasses and try?
Sure. Why not? It's
Sure.
a sleight of hand. Sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. No, I'm okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna try on her glasses, and then.
If you get this, I'm gonna laugh my butt off. Oh, so close. Nope.
Here. All right, Velma.
I'll pass the glasses around.
I'll take them. I'll give it a try.
All right. Oh, for love. All right, I got an idea here. I got an idea. So, Velma, how long this touch concentration? So she still has that going on. I'm just burning spells left and right because I want this. I'm going to knock. I want to use knock.
Oh.
I know, right? So I'm going to use knock, and then an object I see with range can be a door, box, chest. Does this count as a chest, a padlock?
Yeah.
Or another object that contains mundane or magical means to prevent access?
Yep.
Okay. I knock.
All right. You knock, and it flings open. And the item you find is in the party sheets.
Ooh.
That took me 2 spell slots. Bard spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. They got fun support stuff too.
Which don't count.
Ooh.
So what we got in here? Party.
You found it, so you get to tell everybody what it is.
Oh, we got Wand of Secrets. Velma, this is for you.
Okay.
We'll put her glasses back on her face first.
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause otherwise, she can't find it.
First I put the wand in her hands, and she can't see what it is.
Yeah.
And then I put the glasses on, and she can see what it is at the same time. I give her her glasses back. It's for you. You've earned this.
Basically, Wand of Secrets, he has 3 charges, and when you expend a charge, any secret doors or traps within 30 feet pulse. The wand will pulse and point to the one nearest to you.
Cool.
And it regains 1d3 charges daily at dawn.
Nice.
So I will put that in.
What time is it, by the way? How close are we to dawn?
Still got a little ways to go.
Still time to die before dawn, huh?
Still plenty of time to die.
Good call. Good call coming down here. Where else haven't we been? Is this it, or do we go farther south, or do we head back up the steps?
Well, you technically haven't been in the room past that door.
Oh, all right. Let's go in that room.
Wait, let's use the wand first.
Velma, should we use the wand first?
Well, you open this door and you see looks like the hallway, but it looks like the end of the hallway from the stairs that you hadn't gone in yet. So it's up to you guys.
So let's just send Scooby over.
Okay. So in this area you see a grand piano in the front of a bay window. The piano is scratched and the keys are chipped, but it still functions as a piano. It's only a little out of tune, I guess.
Scooby's gonna play dog piano, or I guess it'd be hyena piano.
Sure. You tickle the ivories, and the sound of the slightly out of tune piano begins to drift through the drafty halls of the Beauregard mansion. You play a soft tune, but after a few measures, you realize that you're playing a duet. A set of ghostly hands dance over the keys at the other end of the piano. Slowly, your gaze follows the hands to see a full apparition of the Ghost of Beauregard sitting next to you. He locks eyes with you and laughs as the piano flies open, unleashing a swarm of bats. So, yeah, what's your wisdom save?
Scooby-Doo meets Batman. What?
So any member who sees this does a wisdom save.
Oh, well, Scooby definitely. I definitely saw it. I definitely saw it.
Shaggy's fine. Frederick.
I was actually hoping to see Batman come out of there.
All right, Scooby, you both failed.
Oh.
And, Velma needs to do it.
I'm afraid of pianos.
Velma fails. And we just need Daphne.
No. Oh, Daphne. Oh, yeah. She was in there. She heard it, too. You're right.
Yeah, you're all in there. She fails. So the only person to succeed was Shaggy. The rest of you are going to be paralyzed in fear for 1 round.
Uh-oh.
Who is immune to fear? That was Shaggy, dang it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me see here. Let me just pull this up. As a swarm of
Shaggy.
bats, a swarm of bats fly out of the piano and surrounds and kind of not that button.
Push the piano out the window. I believe in you.
So that's gonna be there and there. So everyone roll initiative.
Hey, thanks for the host and the raid.
Hey, thanks for the raid, Dead Aussie Gamer.
Thank you very much for that raid.
We are playing Jeez, my brain is blanking on the name of it now. But yeah, it's
Night of Fright.
Night of Fright. It's a spoof on the Scooby, Shaggy and Scooby, and it's the mystery game. All right. Everyone roll. Oh, Velma didn't roll.
I just want to say that this is the best DM NPC I've ever seen. It's not overbearing because you weren't planning on it. Yeah. I don't think you particularly wanted to, but yeah, it's a really good DM NPC. And usually that's not very good.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. All right, Shaggy, you're the only one that gets to go this round. What do you want to do?
I was gonna say, Sir Frederick did an initiative.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Hey, but I'm frozen in fright of the bats.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Still the only one that gets to go this round.
Yep.
Well, I will. Since they're right there in front of me, I will go ahead and just hit them with the quarterstaff.
Okay. That's a hit.
Hit. And then again. And ooh.
That's a miss.
Yep.
Anything else?
Actually, I'm going to. Well, everybody else is frozen.
Yep.
I was looking after image. It just says I channel my key, but it doesn't specifically say I use a key point to do it. So that will let me basically run away, and his attack of opportunity can potentially go against my after image, not me.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you're the way of the coward.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So he would do a wisdom save against my key save.
Okay. What's your key bonus?
The key save would be 8 plus proficiency, so 11.
11. Okay. So you said wisdom save?
Yep.
Wow, they make it.
Ooh.
So they're gonna do so they can hit you now?
You're very
Very wise.
The attack of opportunity would hit me and not the illusion, yeah.
Got it. Okay, oops. I did not mean to do that. Bats. I don't want Shaggy to target Shaggy. I want the bats to target Shaggy. And they are going to... What are they going to do? What can they do? They're going to bite. And they're going to miss. Okay. Daphne.
Okay.
You are feared. Sir Frederick, you are feared. The bats' turn. They are going to... since they're right here, they're not going to follow Shaggy because they're just going to go after the dog. And they are going to... What does this do? Oh yeah, they have swarm, so they're going to actually kind of go into your space, and they're going to bite you. That's going to hit. Let's see here. If this one... Okay. That's going to do 8 points of damage on Scooby. And it's going to be Scooby's turn. You're frozen. Velma's frozen. Top of the round, Shaggy.
Okay. Well, I mean, they just went after Scoob. I can't let that happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm come back down here.
Yep.
Hit at him specifically at the bats with the quarterstaff again.
Okay. That'll hit. All right.
Okay. And then second attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, roll another attack. Roll a d20.
No, no, Scooby.
Scooby, I'm assuming a 20 hits you, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so go ahead, target Scooby, and give him damage.
You too, Shaggy.
All right, so you take 1 point of damage from Shaggy screwing up a hit. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Daphne.
All right. Can I shoot them while they're swarming?
Just don't miss. Or don't roll a 1.
Don't do what I did.
I'll risk it since it's just the other character.
Yeah.
All right.
It's only a one-off anyways. Who cares?
All right. So
don't target Scooby. Hold on. Yeah, let me move
All right,
Scooby over once so you can target the right thing.
All right. Cool. Bats. Oh, come on. No, not.
You're good.
There we are. So yeah, I'm gonna. Oh!
Ooh,
so do I
crit.
damage?
Nice.
Oh, it just does double damage.
Nice.
And then another
hit.
Oh, another hit. All right. Hey.
All
there
right.
we go.
Looks good.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
All right, Sir Frederick.
Stop hurting my little friends, and I'm gonna run over and swing at the bats with my broadsword.
Okay. I've never wanted ones more than I do right now.
Actually, hold on. I've only got 30 movement. I was gonna say I can't move behind it. All right. Nope.
Oh, you missed, but you don't hit Scoob, so that's good.
Second attack.
Yep. That's
Hit.
it. Okay.
Still alive.
Still alive.
All right.
Anything else? All right. The swarm bats are going to go ahead and bite at Scoob again. And they're going to hit this time as well.
Wait, hold on. How close were they to hitting? I might want to actually cast Shield of Faith on him.
Oh, I don't know.
+2. Would a +2 to his AC stop the hit?
It's what hit? It was a 16 to hit.
What's Scoob's AC?
Don't know.
Sorry. It is a 13. 13. Yeah.
So no.
Stopped it. All right. Leave it be.
So Scoob takes 4 points of damage.
And
now it's Scoob's turn.
So no, I'll just come on. Click and click.
Don't target yourself.
I don't want to vicious mock. Did I target the bats?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Mock those bats.
Then yes, exactly. It's time to mock bats.
Oh, they fail. So go ahead and roll your damage. And they're dying.
You have ticks. Now.
All right.
Yeah.
So they are dead.
How wounded is Scooby?
Scooby is he's a little beat
I will pet Scooby and tell him, "Oh, it's okay. It'll all be okay." And I will expend 11 of my paladin points to heal him.
Thanks. I need that. All right. I'm back up to feeling pretty good.
Also, after that, you guys look around and you see inside the piano another note.
Ooh. Okay, see? It was worth it. It was worth it.
New mansion. Now, on the will.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Fred, the will.
Yeah, I've got the will.
Did it say survive the night or live through the night? What is it? What was the phrasing on that?
I'll pull open the will and we'll look at it. What did it say?
It says anyone who survives an entire night.
Is this guy a lich?
Maybe he's trying to keep all the money for himself and away from his family by surviving the night himself as a ghost or something else.
I mean, is that really surviving if you're a ghost?
Well, or a lich or white or something else. So yeah,
Yo, let me see that crystal ball real quick.
I'll pull the crystal ball out of my pack and hand it over.
I'll tap on it.
I'm not going to figure this out.
Tucson, thank you for all the cheers.
Oh, nice.
1,400 bits, nice.
Hey.
What do you want to do with your cheer bits rewards?
Give me an intelligence point.
auto crit wisdom saving throws.
All right, he is giving a long rest to the party.
Oh,
awesome.
Reset.
Let me see here. Let me do that for you. Oops, wrong button. Rest. You all get the benefits of a long rest, which means you're now healed. All your spell slots are back.
Excellent.
I have all 5 key points back.
Nice. Good job, Tombstone.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
All right. Yeah, all your key points are back. Everything's back now. So what would you like to do next? So I think you've explored all of the second level.
Okay. See, that was worth it. We found that note, and we know we're dealing with the Lich now. I'll tap on the crystal ball and see if I see like a glowy green skull face or something.
Nothing happens. It's just a crystal ball.
Oh.
It's not a phylactery.
We saw.
So it's usually there's always a secret room in the basement. Let's go see if we can find the basement.
Well, those stairs we saw back by the servants' quarters, were they up or down?
They were down.
All right. Well, it sounds like a creepy basement.
Stairs behind secret doorways by servants' quarters? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it.
All right.
They're guilty of
I'll
something.
Move you guys, don't worry, but hold on a second. Let me just do that for you.
My detective senses are tingling.
Well,
yeah.
If I had any detective senses, they might be tingling.
All right. So the stairs come down. You can see looks like a hallway. There's a door to the south, which looks like it has a little window in it. Looks like it leads outside. And then there's a door to the west, which is locked.
Scooby, do you need to go outside? It's been a minute. I don't know. So this isn't a basement. This is a basement. This is not a basement then, right? If it goes outside.
Right now you're on the first level. I want everyone to make me an investigation check.
All right.
Wow.
I'm thinking Scooby might not have to go outside, but I probably.
Okay. At least somebody made it. So Scooby and Velma, and Daphne, and who cares about Velma? You notice there are fresh footprints on the floor leading from outside. So it looks like somebody entered the house before it was sealed.
Let's split up.
No.
Oh wait, that's your line.
No.
Let's split up, gang.
So what would you like to do?
Well, okay, so I'm gonna move forward. What is this room here?
It's just a hallway, back like to the back door, like a mud room.
Gotcha. All right, then. Let's open this door.
Okay, you open the door and you're back in the dining room.
Ah! I'm afraid of dining rooms, apparently, for the rest of this episode.
Well, at least that dining room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fred's running away. I'll go ahead and run away with him.
Okay.
We didn't search the room, but I can't. Did we search that room? I don't think we did.
Room?
It was
Yes.
garbage.
Oh,
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah, that's the one with the giant tables cut split in half.
Got it.
Okay.
Did we see any stairs at all that go down?
You guys didn't. Scooby did.
Scooby, where were the stairs that go down?
Assuming he told you about the stairs, because I don't think he told you that there were stairs. He just said he was stuck in a dog cage.
When I won't ask.
Oh, in the room he teleported to with the crystal ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where am I at? Where was that? Was down south. I think that was outside for that.
It was at the base of the main stairway.
All right. Yeah. I will go sniff that out for them.
Okay.
Do you want to just move us there?
Yeah, I'll move you there.
All right.
All right. So you should see the S in front of you. That's the secret door.
It's already been opened, so
Yep.
it was trapped.
Yeah.
You
That's
want to go
fine.
down?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll go first. Paladin leads the way.
Paladin leads the way.
I am.
Always.
Hit me
By
first.
all means.
There we go.
That
All
was
right.
basically one huge map. Got it.
So, yeah, you're in a windowless room. There are no candles to light the room. The walls are made of brick. They're sagging in. It looks like it was once used for entertainment. It's finished with an octagonal table, several chairs covered in thin tarps, and a few empty wooden shelves. The door to the main floor is locked. Oh, it's not locked because you opened it. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming the last member of the family just disappeared somewhere along the way, right?
Yes. Sorry. You also are now hearing scratches and snarls coming from the room to the east.
I go scratch and snarl right back at it.
Hey, hey, Velma, let's go down here and check this door to the south.
This one?
Yeah.
Use the wand.
Okay. She uses the wand, and she notices there's a secret door right in front of her here, right to the west.
Aha.
See, that's why Velma's in charge.
You go in this room here. Daphne just runs in. Wine racks line the walls of this room. They're empty, save for dust and spiders. A tall circular table stands in the corner, containing 2 bottles of wine. These bottles are both from the Beauregard winery, one with an older vintage. And they look sealed.
Fred, carry these for me, along with the crystal ball, if you would.
I don't know that we should pick those up.
Fred, pretty sure I just said to carry these for me.
You know what? I will pick up the bottles of wine and try to put them in my backpack.
Okay. Her patron is the damsel, so I mean.
Yep.
Okay, you pick him up, you put him in your bag.
All right.
What do you want to do? What's up?
Any other clues in the room? Let's do an investigation.
Nothing else.
Okay.
We're just kicking in doors now.
Yep.
This is a running back and forth portion of Scooby-Doo.
Go see what's through the secret door that Velma found.
Okay, you don't want to check out the scratching?
No, Scooby has that. He's just scratching and growling at the other side of the door.
Oh, okay.
Like they're at the pound or something.
If somebody else wants to investigate the scratching, that's fine. Nope.
I will walk over and investigate with my -1 to investigation. It's scratching.
It's scratching. There's no traps. It seems unlocked.
Let's do this secret door first. What have we learned about secret doors?
That they're bad?
Let's not be that judgmental about secret doors. I got a pretty good feeling about this one.
You know what? What if it's one of the family members trapped? I'm going to open the door over here.
Okay.
They're probably dead. I mean, yeah, let's see
I don't
what that's
think
about.
we'll be doing.
In this room, let's see here. Okay. Sorry, there's like 2 different ways this could go. So this room is a you see what looks like a sacrifice chamber. Inside of it, you see where is it? Yeah, there. Okay, sorry. The room before you flickers in strange light. A roaring fire burns in the middle of the room. Sparkling strange colors, but emitting... hold on. I read that wrong. A roaring fire burns in the middle of the room, sparking strange colors, but emitting no smoke. It takes your eyes a moment to adjust. Then you see it. Red streaks, smeared across the walls and pulling around the fire. Disturbing symbols are painted in dripping in red along the walls. A flash of smoke near the northern wall. The Ghost of Beauregard appears. You had your chance to leave. You have overstayed your welcome now. You die. As he speaks, a second apparition appears behind him. Hold on to those wisdom saves. A second apparition appears behind him. Another Ghost of Beauregard. You feel the fear welling up as you glance between your two spectral foes. The first ghost continues. First, I will rend your flesh. Then I... What? What are you looking at? He turns and sees a second ghost leaping backwards in surprise. No, please. I want to hear how it ends, says the second ghost. His voice is different. It's darker and rings with an odd echo around the room. How? But you... The first ghost seems flummoxed. The second ghost sighs, takes a deep breath. As he inhales, he grows larger with a dark arcane fire burning in his eyes. I cannot be stopped now. With your sacrifices, I am immortal. The second ghost lunges forward, plunging a now clawed phantasmal hand into the first ghost's chest. The first ghost lets out a pained and surprisingly human wet squeak as the second ghost pulls him, cracking through the wall to the west.
Okay.
Junkies.
So that other door,
Yeah.
with the scratching and clawing, you guys wanted to go over that?
That was
the
the
other
scratching and
ghost.
clawing.
That was the scratching and clawing.
Yeah.
But so if they went through the wall to the west, that
They
would
went
put
through the
them...
secret door.
Oh, okay. So all that have doubled back into the room we were in through that secret door. Okay.
Yeah. Which, as soon as they go through it, it just kind of click and opens up.
Well, if the surprisingly human sound was a human, we should save him, and I will start running.
Okay.
As Paladin.
Okay.
Yep. So you go? Are you going into this room?
Yeah.
If anyone else is gonna go, I'll go first, but I was way on the other side of the room, so.
Yeah. I'll be
By
my
all
guest.
means.
Go right ahead. I will step in
Right this way,
behind you.
sir.
This is what paladins do. We die foolishly.
Okay.
And I want to say I'm kind of disappointed that Scooby and Shag, neither of us have disguise kits. I don't think. Do you have a disguise kit?
This room is made of stone with clearly rougher craftsmanship than the rest of the basement. A stone altar emblazoned with carved skulls sits in the center of the room, stained red with blood. On the face of the altar, a white human skull is set within a carved black triangle. You look around and everyone make me a no, actually you're gonna see this, so you don't need to make a roll for this. You see around the room remains of bodies, including parts from the three family members. They're hung up by ropes and chains around the edges of the room. They bleed from fresh cuts, and their blood is pooling around the altar.
Are they obviously dead?
They are obviously dead. And also in the middle is the Ghost of Beauregard with a hole in his chest, laying on the ground.
Obviously dead, with a hole in his chest.
Obviously dead.
Like by your... Anything coming out of that hole? Is this, because it said it was a human sounding crunch.
Yeah, it looks like a claw was shoved into his chest and is a gaping hole now.
It like ripped his heart out, gaping hole.
Basically.
Ghosts don't have organs.
Hearts. Yeah, is this quote unquote ghost bleeding, or
Yeah, there's blood. You also take a closer look, and it looks like the face is kind of disheveled, like it's a mask.
Let's
Yeah,
move
I'll
go over and move the mask off.
I'll go over. Use the end of my quarterstaff to kind of slide the mask off the face.
You do that, and you see the now deceased body of Creepsley, the lawyer.
Okay, well, I think we found out who was haunting this place, but who finished? I mean, I'm not going to fault anybody for taking out a lawyer, but you know.
Hey. So it really is a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually someone who wants to become a lich or something. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Gang.
They're dead now.
But we have to bring justice to the family members and this Creepsley guy. So let's find Beauregard and stop him from completing his nefarious plan.
Well, yeah, one nefarious plan has been stopped by us. Yeah, what's another one today?
1 second.
All right, I guess.
All right, so
Stop the ghost.
as you are examining things, you see from the door across the way, it opens up, and you see what looks like Aldrin Beauregard come out. And yeah, looks scary. So go ahead and roll initiative.
That long rest really helped out.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know, you don't have to be so blatant about your desire to kill us.
Yeah, Tombstone, thank you very much for that long rest there.
Yeah. All right, Scooby, just need you.
Scooby.
Of course, the coincidence of us surviving thanks to a long rest donated by somebody named Tombstone.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's what.
All right, Sir Frederick, you are first.
All right. I would like to cast Bless at the 2nd level and give my party an extra D4 on all attack and saving throws.
Okay. You all now have an extra D4 on your. I think if you do have Bless in your list.
I do.
You should be able to target them and then just hit the effect.
Yeah. Let's see. Control. Shaggy. Scooby. It's not letting me target more than one.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there it is. Got it. And at the 2nd level, I can target a 4th. Yep. Okay, and then drag the little eyeglass. I'm not used to spell
Nope, just click on the magnifying glass and then hit the effect button.
There we go. Poof.
There you go. So yeah, you all have Bless for 10 rounds.
And that's the only thing I can do on my turn. Okay. Actually, I might as well cast Shield of Faith on myself. No, I can't cast Shield of Faith is the bonus, right?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just not used to playing Paladins.
Sorry. It is a bonus.
So I will cast that on myself.
But you cast Blast. So you
can are they both concentrations? They're both concentrations. Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I'll pass my turn.
Okay. Shaggy.
Okay. I've got all this movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
The illusion worked real well last time, so I'm gonna come up here beside him.
Mm-hmm.
Go after him with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Then again.
Mm-hmm.
Another hit, okay. then use a key point, stunning strike.
Yep.
Okay. So the damage. Plus, then he has a wisdom save, DC of 11. For the because that was stunning strikes. That's still the wisdom save, isn't it?
Is that what it says?
Let me. Flurry of blows, step the wind.
Constitution.
Constitution.
Okay. He will make a con save. With a 10.
DC on it's 11.
Okay, so he fails. So he's stunned.
So actually, then I don't need to use the after image.
Nope.
And I'm just going to go ahead and get away from him.
All right. So he's stunned for 1 round, right?
Till the end of my next turn.
Your next turn. Yep. Okay. Well, it's his turn, but he can't do anything now. So next is going to be Scooby.
All right. So, I'm going to do heroism. No, not on me. I want to do that on. We'll target Shaggy. There. Then heroism. Heal temporary. And then you can't be scared.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Cool. And that is me.
Okay. Velma, what do you want her to do?
Sneak attack.
All right. Well, she'll attack. Do you want her to hold her action until she has a sneak attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Daphne.
All right. So I'm going to do spell 2. What was that? Oh no, I'm holding on to my counter spell. That's right. Thanks. Yeah, I got Totally Blessed. Oh no, wrong.
You know, in my brain, I can't stop thinking about how this would look in the cartoon, and it's very, very different.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably not one of them they run on Cartoon Network or Boomerang for an episode.
All right, that's a hit.
Okay. Oh, both of them hit. Oh, at advantage, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
all right.
He's stunned.
All right. Cool.
That's 2
all
hits.
Right.
So go ahead and roll your damage twice. All right. Anything else?
That is all.
All right. Top of the round, Sir Frederick.
All right. Table talk real quick. How many can you just keep stunning this person?
4 more times.
All right. I'm not even going to worry about using my net. So I'm going to step forward, maybe on this side, and try to. Can I? Let's say here. All right. And do I have it targeted? Let me target it. I have it targeted now. Yes, there we go. All right, and I'm gonna swing my longsword at it.
Okay.
All right. And it's stunned, so I have advantage.
Yep, it'll do it automatically.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, whoa! I did not intend to do that. What the hell was that?
Let's go with the first.
Sure, go with
the
first one. All right. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Since all of my spells,
you had Velma and Daphne and Shaggy.
Yeah. See.
Oh, because you had a bunch of us targeted.
So I tried to
target the blast earlier.
Okay, hold on.
Just,
okay, so you have him targeted.
Yep.
So let's see. What was it? 5 points.
Yeah.
I'll give it to
him. All right. And since I got all my spell slots back, let's smite it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to take out those 5 points of damage on my character sheet.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Smite.
And Daphne to remove 5 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay, so 11 points of damage.
And
to him.
second attack.
And yet Velma's up, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
That's a
All
hit.
right. And why not? Smite it again.
Yeah.
How hard is it? Not very.
Not
Yeah,
very.
we're going to keep smiting it. In the name of the god of nets. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't want to roll. God damn it. Let's just get
That's
rid
right.
of.
I'll take the first 2. So 8.
Cool. And then I'll pass my turn.
All right, Shaggy.
Okay, well, worked so well last time. We'll come up here.
Mm-hmm.
Double the quarterstaffs again.
Okay.
Hit.
Hit. Okay.
5.
To hit.
Hit. For 3 more. Another going for the stunning strike again.
Yep. To hit.
That's a hit. For 3 more. And it gets
I rolled twice by accident. That's okay. He gets a 19.
That's gonna save.
Yep. All right. Anything else?
Well, again, since you know, I mean, Fred's being a big threat, but I don't know if he's going to be a big enough threat.
Nope.
So using after image.
Well, he's still stunned until the end of your turn, so you can move back.
Oh, that's right. So I can move back and then okay.
Yeah.
But I'm staying there so that he's got to attack me.
Right.
Just cause.
Because reasons.
So I'll back to there.
15 AC.
All right. What is he gonna do to you?
Ow.
Never a good phrase to hear out of the DM.
There was something I saw that I think I wanted to do. I'm trying to find it now, or is it? There we go. Yeah, I like that one.
Power word kill on.
Close. Yeah. Sir Frederick. Where'd it go? There it is. So.
Don't hurt me. I'm holding wine. Very expensive.
Try to bribe him with those bottles we found on the table.
Melee spell attack. And he misses. God, he's freaking terrible. Okay.
Happy.
Scooby is going to do heroism on Sir Frederick. You or do you need actual heals?
I haven't taken any damage yet, so.
Oh, the temporary HP. All right, cool. And you can't be scared.
Excellent.
All right. That's Scooby.
Okay. Velma, she'll do her. Oh, she never took her second attack, so she's gonna get 2 attacks now.
Yeah. Nice.
Let me pull her up.
Yeah, she's gonna get that sneak attack when Fred stepped up.
Yep. All right, so this is her held action. Which I didn't target because I'm adult. And she does get a second attack. Oh, there it goes. Because that one. Okay, so that one hits.
Ouch.
And then and he's actually no longer stunned now, so I can take that off of him. Okay, and then this second attack is a hit. All right. And that is her turn. So, Shaggy. Oh no, I'm sorry. I skipped ahead. Daphne.
All right. So, I'm actually going to go over here and then go. Oh no! Don't hit me. I would hate that so much. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, please don't hit me. But I'm going to try and piss you off, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot you. Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You're targeting Sir Frederick, not.
Oh no, I don't want to target Sir Frederick.
Please don't blast me.
Oh, on target.
There you go.
Target,
target him.
There
Perfect.
it is. Okay.
I mean, you can blast Sir Frederick, but I don't think
I do not want to blast.
You do not do that.
Oh.
That's a hit.
Is that good? Oh, that hits. All right, cool. So that one hit. All right, do
definitely
those.
hits.
1, 2.
Anything else?
Disappointed in myself. Yes, that's all. I'm good.
All right,
You're
Sir Frederick.
I really want to my Oath of the Net's net, but I'm not going to. I am going to swing my longsword at him.
Okay.
He is no longer stunned or anything, right?
Correct.
All right.
I'll say if your net has him stunned or restrained, I could use stunning strike instead of, I could use a flurry of blows.
Good, because I'm gonna blow my last second level spell slot after this. So hit him for 8, and then it's gonna be 3d8 with the second level smite. Correct?
Hey, we just got a new donation. I didn't see who it was from, but thank you.
Oh,
thank you very much.
All right, I smite him again in the name of the god of nets.
Okay. Oh, that was 18 damage.
Oh, 2, 5, 5, 5.
Oh wait, no, you did 3 again. It's only 2.
That was
so...
I used the second level spell slot.
Oh, okay, so 18.
Yep.
Let's see here. That would be. Okay.
Is he
still
still alive?
but looking really bad.
All right, second attack.
Corey, thank you for the $10 donation.
Hit.
Hits.
Do I need to smite him, or does that 6 kill him?
Well, it says it's dying, so he's dead.
Woohoo!
By what?
Killed the god of stairs.
So you kill him. As soon as he falls, he kind of shrivels up, and you hear all over the house. You hear clicking as things unlock. A quiet calm comes over the room. The only sound, the dripping of blood. Slowly, the smell of death. Oh wait, no, I already saw that. That never happened. No, we're doing the unmasking. So yeah, you do that. I'm gonna say you go into this room because we only have a few minutes left.
Sure.
And here is a crypt. You see a coffin. Inside the coffin, you find a contract, neatly folded and stored. It's in a small table next to the coffin. It's a contract detailing Aldrin's arrangement with Merkel. In exchange for souls, especially noble souls, Merkel will grant Aldrin additional life and power. I want everyone to make me a religion check.
Paladin with no religion skill. Awesome.
That would make sense.
-1.
All right, Shaggy, Velma, and who's Daphne?
Here, -1, and Scooby.
Okay. That's right. So Shaggy, Velma, Daphne, you, and you could probably relay this to the rest of your team. Merkel is the god of death. And Scooby knows this as well. So yeah, so he made a deal with a god for immortality, basically, like immortality and power. As the sun rises, you exit the mansion. Contract fulfilled. You've survived. You're rich. Of course, some time passes while a new lawyer is acquired, and the authorities conduct a thorough investigation of the premises. The locals are shocked that Aldrin would commit such terrible atrocities. Eventually, your names are cleared, and Aldrin is condemned. You are awarded your prize of 1 million gold worth of stocks in the Beauregard winery. Unfortunately, since the Beauregard name is now associated with ritualistic murder, the stocks immediately plummeted, and you're left only slightly richer than before. Oh well, you've got enough to restock the Clue Cruiser and head out in search of your next mystery.
Woohoo!
And a couple bottles of wine that are collected.
By the way, when you drink those bottles of wine, you take poison damage.
Yeah. No, we're selling them for more money to fuel the cart.
Of course. So thank you guys for playing. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys had a lot of fun.
We did. Thanks for running.
Yes,
it.
it was.
Yeah,
it was
thanks,
fun.
man.
Thanks for the charity event. We have another game coming up at 2. I'm pretty sure it's Josh because he's running 100 games this weekend. So thank you everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you later. Bye now.
Have a good day, everybody.
See y'all.